Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me. I'm sending everyone so much love on this fabulous Thursday. So I'm just checking it is live. It's not showing it's live my side yet, so hopefully you can see me okay. Welcome, welcome. There we go. It should be live now. Okay, we go. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today. If you were watching this back later as a replay, let me just check I've got sound. Yeah, there we go. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you're watching this with me live, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and I can answer your question in real time. Obviously, I do prioritise energy exchanges, so if anyone super chats me or receive a member's milestone, I will prioritise them. But other than that, just pop your question in, be patient with me. And remember, something's resonating with you, even if it's not directly for you, take it. Okay, because it will be something you need to hear in the moment, or you can just click somewhere and it'll give you a message. So welcome, Katie. Thank you for being here. I'm great, thank you, honey. How are you today? I'm sending you lots of love. The sun's out today. It was so cold here yesterday. I was out and about all day yesterday and it was freezing cold. Honestly, it was like, ooh. So I'm really glad to be in the warm today, but the sun's out, so hopefully it'll be a much nicer day. What's the weather like where you are? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well. Okay, don't forget to do that. Give me a block. You may be dealing with some blocks right now. Have you got a question for me, Katie? Anything you want to ask me? Anything that's going on, okay? Anything that you need me to answer for you? So the decks I'm going to use today, I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Real of Tarot. I've got quite a few decks here. I've got my new deck as well, the What's the Energy Oracle. I've got the Guardian Angel Inspiration cards by Sandra. I've got the Masculine Message Tarot by Mystic Moon. I've got the Tea Leaf deck. I was going to say the Tea Life. The Tea Leaf deck that our soul sister Renee got me. And other decks here as well. For the Masculine, I've got the Comes Home Oracle as well. So we've got Katie says, any message from my DM? I feel a little bit disconnected from him, but I feel like he might be dealing with something and he feels tired. He even talked to me about burnout. So yeah, when he's tired, he just needs to get back to himself. So let's see what the energy is. Dre, welcome. Yeah, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me. Look at this, Katie, for powerful. You've got protection, preparation, and prayer is needed. Now, this is really powerful because you may have been praying for something to happen or something to shift. And you're being reminded that your prayer is being heard because you're being protected. Now, if he's tired and he's feeling burnt out, he needs a little bit of space anyway, to work through stuff. So you're being reminded here that separation of any kind is preparation. He just said he was feeling a bit like that because of work. So he's saying to you, it's being prepared. So he's preparing, but it's like the universe is protecting you at this time. So you're being protected, remember, anytime you're not together, there's always a protection happening. And prayer is needed. They're giving me like he can't get his words out right now. So let's see what he wants to say. He's saying, I feel your energy pulling away from me and it's triggering my awakening. So you may be connecting with that because you're saying, I feel a little bit disconnected. And he's saying, I feel your energy pulling away from me. So you may be working more on yourself, giving back to you. And it's triggering him in some way. Okay, so he's going through an awakening. He is triggered. He may be triggered by his karmic situation. He may be triggered by work. He's saying, yeah, he knows inside what's going on in his karmic situation. I know I don't have to tell you this, but he's saying, I just don't think we're right for each other to this karmic situation. I don't feel we can make each other happy. We don't click. So he is aware that his situation needs to change. And you know that anyway. That's not about you. He knows that you're right for him. He knows that you click with him. He's just struggling with what he's going through. So I do feel that right now it's better for you to be in this separation period because it's needed for protection purposes, for you to be protected from his chaotic battles. So the message from your guardian angel is, remember, the message for you is a calm mind brings you inner peace. Now, you may be connecting with his stress. Yeah, you're saying, because I can feel him stressed out, even without telling me or having seen me in person. So focus on bringing your mind into a calm state, especially if you're feeling as stress or as anxiety, because great things are coming your way. And that's what you're being reminded. In the separation, there's a healing that occurs. So I want to bring one more card in for you. a card for you more than anything else. Yeah, you got 3 of Cups. So I have respect. Now, I feel this is what you're learning, because 3 of Cups is about coming back into communication, and it's about reconciliation, and it's about you respecting your own boundaries and your own worth as well. So it's about you knowing what you will and won't accept here. And you say, I really hope from the bottom of my heart I can see him soon, because I also miss him. Well, there's the 3 of Cups. It's coming. Okay, but again, it's about you knowing your own lessons right now as well. And it may be that you're guided to set boundaries down to respect yourself more in the situation. You know, knowing what you will and you won't accept, no matter how much you love him or miss him. You've also got to learn your own lessons too. I don't know if you saw, because I know you remember, aren't you? Yeah, did you see that poem that I shared yesterday about making the same mistakes? The 5 chapters, I don't know if you saw that. Obviously falling in the hole, and then falling in the hole again, and then walking around it, and then walking down a different path where it isn't there. So it's about doing things differently. And I feel that's what you're being guided to know as well. But I don't feel there's anything wrong. It's just a protection right now. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's jumping in. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. For me, it takes seconds, and it really does help me, okay? I've only got 4 likes right now, so if you can get those likes up for me. So we're going to do a question for, let me just have a look before I go to the first donation. Thank you, Kat, for the donation. Thank you, Anduan. Let me just see. Dre says, career, future, money, health, response to any would be great. So let's bring in a message for Dre, who was the first in as well with Katie. So what's the message coming through for you? Meditation brings answers. So for everything you're asking for right now, career, future, money, health, the angels want you to spend more time in meditation, which is really about calming your energy through breath work, calming your mind, relaxing. Because when you're in that peaceful energy, you manifest more. You're able to ask for what you want and create what you want. And you're able to allow things in without worry or stress. And if you go through anything in your health as well, it's always created in the mind first through stress. So I feel the angels are asking you to be less stressed and to feel more blessed and to set your intentions, because you have the power to manifest your dreams. You have the power to create. So if you aren't meditating, the angels want you to do that more. And that will bring in what you want. I love this. We've got the 3 of Cups coming in. We've just had it in a different deck coming out for Katie there. So it's come through again. So this is a huge sign of celebrations ahead. So great things are being created in your life. I just feel you need to be calming your energy more, relaxing more, meditating more, spending more time going within than maybe worried about what's happening around you. And if you are meditating, it's the angels saying you're on the right path to attract what you want in. I feel over the next 3 months, you're going to be manifesting success. That's what you need to know, okay? So I'm going to bring in Kat's donation. Thank you, Kat, for being here. This is for Kat Lisa. Hi, Liz. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here too. And thank you to everyone who's here as well. I'm sending you lots of love. Someone just asked me where I am. I'm in the UK. So I'm getting some fear coming through straight away, Kat, when I'm connecting with your masculine, okay? So I would love message from my DM. He lives in Norway. I'm in Denver. How far is he in his journey now as he left his karmic? So I definitely feel there's some fear being released, okay? So he's releasing some fear. So what's the energy of the connection? We've got reunion. You're definitely going to come back together. So if you've been thinking about this or manifesting this or wondering about this, this is your sign that you are coming back together, okay? Whether it's a physical reunion in person that you're manifesting, regardless of the distance, or you're wanting to connect in, you know, through technology, through your phone, through your device, however you communicate. And he's regarding the karmic situation. He's saying, I'm dealing with it. So I don't feel he's left yet, but I feel he is dealing with it. And he wants you to know that. It's like he's also said, I'm dealing with my journey. I'm dealing with the things I need to. But I feel this is the karmic situation. I'm dealing with it so that we can move back together into reunion. So how else is he feeling about you? Yeah, enjoying this phase. So it's like this is a message from the universe to say, enjoy the journey. Enjoy this phase of the journey. Because I feel you are connected in the 5D and you are feeling each other's energy, okay? And he is having a plan. So he said, I have a plan for us. I'm just finding my place in the world. So the Ace of Pentacles is where we are right now, between now and the end of April. And the Page of Pentacles is soul growth. So he is learning on this journey. And they show me the holding hands, okay? Because we've got holding hands. So I feel you're going to see couples holding hands. as a sign that you are coming back together. So when you start seeing couples holding hands more, you may have already been seeing that. That's your sign about you coming together. But he's dealing with the karmic situation. I don't feel you need to worry about that at all. This is the card you need, okay? No matter what these are, this is the card. So what he's saying to you is, I've been watching you from afar. So he's watching you. He's saying, I confess I regularly look at your social media. So he is watching your social media. If you've been wondering about that, he is watching you. And in his karmic situation, let's see what's going on. They made some great memories. He made some great memories there. Okay? But he's leaving because it's what's best for everyone. So he knows he needs to leave that behind, whether it's a person, situation, whatever it is. He's saying, I'm leaving you because it's what's best for everyone, even though we made some great memories. Okay, and I did a reading the other day. I can't remember if it was for members or it was for everyone, where it was about the karmic partner bringing up good memories and things like that. I think it was in a members reading. But it doesn't matter. Okay, because what your person's saying, I'm leaving anyway because it's what's best for everyone. So he knows what he needs to do. He's watching you. He wants a reunion with you. So I feel you've just got to be patient with the when, okay? Because I'm going to bring in the reunion oracle. So what's the message here, okay, coming through? The message is, yeah, I'm sorry. So he's apologising for the time it's taking, the way things have been happening. So let's see if we can get a timeline for this reunion coming in. Any timeline for reunion? Because, we've had the Three of Cups coming up, which is a huge sign of change. So it's coming between now and November. And what I'm picking up on here, Kat, as well, is it's going to be a physical reunion. So I feel you're going to connect, obviously, in the 3D, through messages. But I feel this is about what he's intending to do, to have some kind of physical meet-up with you between now and November. And that's why I feel it seems so far away, even though it isn't really when you think about it. We're nearly in May. But I feel he's planning, what his plan is to hold your hand physically by November. That's the message I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Guys, if you do see any keyboard warriors, just ignore them, okay? I'll have moderators in soon, I'm sure, so I'm not going to even give them my attention. So, Anduan, thank you for the donation. Handlers, any message from DM's 3D self, his current thoughts and feelings towards me. So, what's his current thoughts and feelings towards you? What do you need to know? Okay, he's finding his place in the world. Again, this is the Ace of Pentacles, which is between now and the end of April, okay? So he's working out what to do. He's being navigated. Remember when I did that reading the other day, we got the initials GPS coming through, and I said GPS system, it's like he's being navigated. Navigated, that's what he's showing you. So Archangel Shamuel and Saint Christopher are assisting him to find his way. But he's also finding his place in the world. It's like he's going through an awakening process, realising why he's here and what he needs to do. What his mission is, really. A karmic cycle is ending as well. This could be yours or his, but this is coming to an end regardless of what's going on. You're sharing dreams right now. They give me fear. So I feel there's some fear around this karmic cycle ending, but there is some dream sharing. So it's like he's coming to you in dreams. Lots of fear being released there. He's coming to you in dreams to tell you what he's doing or what his plan is. And this is within 6 months. So again, we've got powerful things happening today. We've got 3 of Cups coming out. We've got messages about reunion. And he's saying within 6 months. So this could be when the karmic cycle is ending. Could be when he intends to come to you. Within 6 months, something big is shifting here. Yeah, look at this. Let's start again. Let's make it official. I want a photo with you. And being without you just isn't an option anymore. So he intends to be with you and make this happen within 6 months. And I feel this is connected with a karmic cycle ending. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any messages for me, Liz? I've been really not doing well with my person. Well, remember, that's a message to give back to you. You will come out the other side of the darkness, okay? Every time I leave him after work, my heart just hurts. Very emotional. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. And I feel that he is feeling that way too. So I definitely feel you're feeling that way for him. And he's feeling that way for you. It's like a reciprocated feeling. So I don't feel it's just your energy that your heart is hurting when you leave him. His heart hurts too. It's like you both feel it. So, and you said, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. So you know very well that you're doing your work. You're doing your breath work. You're doing, calming your mind and everything. So I'm not going to go into that because you know what you need to do. Well, this is also reminding you, remember, that any form of separation is a protection. You look at this within 6 weeks. It's within 6 weeks. So what's happening within 6 weeks then? What's happening within, we've just had 6 months, now we've got 6 weeks. He's saying, I've never wanted anyone the way I want you. So I feel if you keep doing what you're doing and keep having faith and trust and believing, within 6 weeks, he's going to tell you he's never wanted anyone the way he wants you. So I feel this about him opening up to you. Okay, yeah, look at this, contact will resume. Now, obviously, you're working and doing whatever you're doing, so you're seeing him. But I feel this about communication with you in an emotional way. So look at this, we've got powerful messages coming through. I've only been on 15 minutes and you've got timelines coming through in these readings today. And this is a huge sign of what's changing. As I spoke about in the readings, between the full moon and the new moon, Easter ahead, the new moon's powerful. You've got within 6 weeks and within 6 months here. Okay, so the first thing I'm connecting with is, remember, the more at peace you are, the quicker things come. So you do want it to be within 6 months or within 6 weeks. I'm sure you want it within 6 weeks. So you've got to remember to continue doing what you're doing. Prayer, talking to your angels, talking to God, being at peace, doing things for yourself, not making your world revolve around your special person, because it shouldn't anyway. We should always focus first on our connection with God, the creator, the universe, whoever, and our connection with ourselves and then our person. And what we tend to do is put our person before everything and everyone, and that's when the issues start. So if you're getting it right with yourself and God, you'll get it right with your person. Okay, and I feel that this is a timeline of when things are happening. So I feel contact is going to resume between you within 6 weeks, where it's very likely he's going to tell you how he feels about you. Because he's saying to you, I've never wanted anyone the way I want you. So he does desire you. And he does want you the way you want him. You just have to believe in that and don't doubt in that. And if you are doubting that, it's about self-love and self-care. And he's teaching you to remember your magnificence. And I feel within 6 months, this is a sign about things shifting in the connection between you. So I feel the 6 weeks is about contact. The 6 months is about the connection. So I feel you need to be remembering your own power more than anything right now. So let me bring in a luminous card. This, Renee donated, I'll say donated, she gifted me this gorgeous deck with the other two as well. So what's the message for you from the angels? You've got the Enchanted Forest. I love that because you'll remember, you see things I post on the channel. I go to my Enchanted Forest, which is a little kind of walkway where I live, where there's trees and everything. And what I'm connecting with is, that makes me feel calm. So I feel this is what you're being reminded of. That makes you feel calm when you're going out in nature, when you go into your sacred place. Because this says unexpected encounters, magic and mystery. So again, it's going to happen when you don't expect it to happen. And the more you calm your mind, the more you relax yourself, go into your sacred space, wherever that is, the quicker this will happen. I hope that helps, okay? Vibe, thank you for this is for Vibe with the Empress. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hey Liz, may I have a message from my angels? So what's the message coming through for you from your angels? The message is you don't have to be doing all the time. So this is also reminding you to have a rest, have some time for yourself, calm your mind, okay? So you don't have to be doing all the time. Meditation, stillness, rest, just be. Okay, so just be yourself right now. Just rest when you need to, take time out. So if you've been doing a lot of things, I feel your mind's been busy or you've been busy in your life and you're being reminded here to slow down because they're preparing to communicate to you. And if that's what you're manifesting, communication, the angels are reminding you don't have to be doing all the time. So this is about you being able to take the step back now and allow your person to come to you, because the angels saying you're doing so well, keep going. So whatever you've been doing, keep doing it, because it's working for you. And this is saying if you don't have to be doing things all the time, just relax your energy. So I don't know if you've been trying to make things happen, or even if you've been trying to manifest things, now's the time to let go and just allow the universe to bring it to you. Remember, we only have to really ask one time. We don't need to continuously ask for something, because it will come in the way it's meant to in divine timing. So don't panic. Financial issues are affecting things. And if you're panicking over money or financial issues, don't. Because it's going to work for you, whatever it is you want. So I feel this is a big message for you. Whatever you're trying to manifest, whether it's with your person coming to you or in money, Just relax your energy, meditate, calm your mind, breathe. Just allow things to come in the moment. We're not meant to worry about tomorrow because tomorrow will take care of itself. So the message is, don't panic about anything right now because everything is working for you. And financial issues could be affecting your connection, but I feel this is what you need to know in your own life. So if you've been worrying about anything to do with money, then I feel the angel saying, don't panic. You are manifesting what you want. You're manifesting what you need. It's okay. I hope that helps, okay? And I've got Donna in. Let me just get rid of this person, okay? Bear with me a second. There we go. Just got rid of that person. So Donna, thank you for being here. If you can watch the chat for me, please, because I've got, if you are here, because I see you've just donated there, because I have got keyboard warriors in. I've got no moderators in. You know, because it's annoying when they keep coming in and spamming the chat. So if you are here, please can you check the chat for me? I've just hidden someone from the channel there who's being very rude and nasty. So we're going to do a message then. So I hope that helps, okay? So in other words, wherever you're going through, don't panic because everything's okay. So Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam. Let's bring in a message with the Eagle deck. So what's a message from Adam for you? Yeah, returning. So he's saying to you, I am returning, okay? And I've already left behind anything you're worrying about. So if you're thinking about karmic situation or anything that he was in prior to being with you, you know, in the past, he's saying, I've already left that behind. I am returning to you. So again, there's that message of his return. So let's see if we can get a timing coming around this. Is there any particular timing? Okay, any timing for when he's coming to you, returning to you. Divine timing is at play. So again, you've been asked to have faith. It's already been shifting forward since February. Says faster than you think. Because you may be wondering, when's it going to happen? How's it going to happen and all of that? And the angel's saying it's faster than you think. Okay, so if you start seeing motorbikes, things are speeding up. Or you see fast cars or things that are very fast happening. Or if you feel things are speeding up, because he is returning, but divine timing is at play. And the reason why we've been having these constant messages coming up about him coming to you is because he's wanted to come to you since February. So what's the hold up? Okay, what's the hold up with him? Yeah, Donna, thank you. If you can just keep an eye on the chat for me, please, because I've had some keyboard warriors coming in. I've had to deal with myself, okay? Enjoying this phase, and you've got 9 of Swords in my head about us. So this is a message the angels are really saying to you, okay? Just enjoy. Try and enjoy this phase you're in. Try and enjoy this process of the journey. I'm sure you are in your own way, because he is in his head about you right now. He is having sleepless nights, and he is trying to work out a way back in, how to return to you. He just feels like he's hitting a brick wall for whatever reason. And you will feel him energetically. You'll feel him in the 5D. And if you do start seeing people holding hands, this is a huge sign of the return. If you start seeing couples everywhere holding hands, it's a sign he's coming to you. Okay, so this is showing you, just enjoy this phase. I feel like it's already happening now. It's like since February he's wanted to come back in. The longest timeline is September, he'll be back by September. I feel it could happen way before then. You know, definitely over the next 3 to 9 weeks, I'm feeling. Because he's wanted to come towards you since February. So he is in his head about you, just understand that. That's what you need to know. He's thinking about you, what to do, how to return. And Micah, thank you for the donation. Guidance for 3 months, please. So what do you need to know for the next 3 months, okay? The message flying out here for you, you've got 2 cards. The first one is the 4 of Cups. The second one, well, you got the 5 of Cups in reverse. So things are turning around. Okay, so if things have felt pretty bleak or miserable or like they haven't been moving forward, that's going to turn around. Okay, new possibilities are coming in. Opportunities, especially between now and the end of May. Okay, so if you feel like your person hasn't been around you, or there's been no contact, or it's been a separation phase, you're coming out of that. Because what I'm feeling is, first of all, I know you've asked for 3 months for you, but it feels like if you're connecting with your person, they've been distracted, or they've been stressed out, or they haven't been around you for whatever reason. They're now focusing again on the love, moving forward. So the energy has shifted during April. You may have felt it shifting since the full moon. Okay, the new moon is bringing in a huge shift anyway. But what I'm feeling is, over the next 4 to 5 weeks especially, you're going to feel a big shift, because what I'm connecting with your person is, where they've been focusing on the negatives and the stress, now they're focusing on the positives and the opportunities. And you may well have sensed that too. You may be picking up that too. Because obviously the Five of Cups is that sitting around worrying about everything, focusing on the cups that aren't, full, that are spilled all over the floor. And he's turning that around because the Five of Cups in reverse is really checking in with the Two of Cups here. So I feel that, and they give me fear, the love is going to become a priority again. Or love is going to become a priority again. So this could even be about you manifesting love in a new way. So whether it's your person returning in a new way or you want a new love. But I feel things are turning around as you're moving into May. They give me fear. So definitely let go of any fear. Things are improving as you're moving into May. So what else do you need to know right now? Yeah, we've got the spirit animal. So you've got animals guiding you, and it's the serpent. So the snake is around you right now because we're in the year of the snake. So the wood snake is saying, I'm helping to bring in a shift, to release anything not serving you, to bring in a healing. So you're being protected right now as you move ahead, and you're going to hear whispers. So I feel the whispering winds is about you receiving messages from the universe, from your angels, whether you see those or receive those messages in music or through things you see, the way your intuition is speaking to you. So I definitely feel your intuition is getting stronger over the next 3 months, and you're being guided to trust in that. But I feel what you need to know is, from May, things in your love life are turning around. And your spirit animal really is the serpent, because the wood snake is assisting with releasing anything that needs to go, whether it's in your own life or in their life. And you've also got the white stag there as well, which is the symbol of mission. So you're being reminded you have a mission here. So everything is moving you towards your mission. So I want to bring in one more card for you, okay? What else do you need to know about the next 3 months? Yeah, the situation will improve, and I do feel this is in the near future. So I do feel this is within the next 3 months, but I feel from May. So you're going to notice things improving in May, definitely in your love life. I hope that helps, okay? So there's a healing taking place. Kat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please get guidance for me and S for this Easter? What does he want to say with this that crazy message? He's thinking about getting away together with you. So, vacation. So I'm seeing vacation a little bit as Easter, wishing he could spend that time with you. I feel he's in his mind thinking about you as well. What else do you need to know? Hey Lisa, welcome honey. Great to have another moderator in the house. Got some keyboard warriors in. So he's finding the strength right now. He's saying, do I have what it takes to be able to come forward? That's what's in the way right now. Something is in the way, and it's the fact that he isn't feeling strong enough. And he needs to find strength. He may also be feeling very heavy energy around, like burdens. So he may be having heavy energy around his body. So if you're having any shoulder pain or back pain, but I feel it's shoulder pain, it's because he's releasing burdens. But he has been thinking about getting away with you somehow, like having a holiday with you. I feel he's escaping into your energy, so that's in the 5D as well. And you're receiving messages in music. So anything that's coming to you through music is a sign for you right now. So let's see what the message in music is. Straight out. These cards are on fire today. Have patience. So you're being guided to have patience and look after your health and well-being. And that may well be what you're guided to do right now, because if you're going through any physical things. And he's been checking your social media accounts. So he's been checking you out, spying on you, watching you in some way. He's got his eye on you, and he wants you to know that he is thinking of you in that way. They guided me to this deck as well. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got crystals will assist with healing at this time. And again, cleanse and align your chakras. So there could definitely be things going on in the physical body right now, yours and his. So if you're having shoulder pain, it's connected with him. Any other thing you're going through is connected with your journey. So the angel's saying if you cleanse and align your chakras and use crystals to do this, it will help and align things. So crystals very powerful right now, wherever you're guided to. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got don't give up. You're almost there. So you may see a polar bear. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any 3D message from him, please? And remember, warriors, I'm going to be doing your readings later as well. So any messages from him, what do you need to know? What does he want to say? He is loyal to you. Regardless of how things seem in the physical, you may see a dog. The dog is a symbol of loyalty, no matter how things are in the physical world. Heal your doubt. So you may have doubts right now about his loyalty, where his loyalties lie, what's going on in his situation, all of that. And you're here, he's here to say to you, heal your doubts. You need to heal your doubts. Because remember, it's not just about what he needs to change and what he needs to do. You are one. So you're both learning as well. You're both healing through the situation. So he's saying you need to heal your doubts about my loyalty. So instead of thinking what he needs to do, what he needs to change and all that, remember, it's a journey back to the self. So when we're pointing the finger at our person, we have to point it back to ourselves and say, okay, what am I feeling is lacking within me? What do I feel is missing within myself right now? So, and it may be you're doubting everything or worried about everything or stressing about certain things. So what he wants to say to you is heal your doubts because I am loyal to you, and he's going to send you a dog. So you're going to receive a dog today. You may see a picture of a dog, or a dog may come to you in a way. I was out yesterday and I was actually at the dentist yesterday. I was sitting in the waiting room and a lady came in with a dog, and the dog was called Boo. But he kept coming up to me and like sniffing around me and looking at me. And, it was a really cute dog anyway. But that's a sign of loyalty. I mean, when a dog acts in a way towards you that you can't explain, or, if a dog makes itself known to you. I'm not just talking about seeing a dog, even though that is a sign of loyalty, but it gets your attention in some way. So he is loyalty. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation and the cat on there, honey. Good morning, Liz. My energy is coming back and feels calmer. That's good to know. Can I have a message from my angels about my life and my journey? So you've got, it's unlikely to happen the way you think. I love it when this card comes out because it's a sign that we have expectations and we have things in our mind. And then we recognize through the journey we're on that things are unlikely to happen the way that we think, that, it's unlikely to work out the way we think. It's like we get tested in so many ways through unlikely means and sources. So I feel you're going through so many realizations right now that you come to a realization and you say, well, actually it's different than I thought it was. So you're constantly learning and growing right now to let go and release as well. And you've got, this is the cosmic dance. So the cosmic dance is about going with the flow. So there's harmony, universal connections. So what you're being reminded of, that everything is connected, everything. Not just you and your person, but everything on your journey to your person. Everyone and everything that they are involved with, that you're involved with, it moves you where you're meant to be. Everything is a lesson. You're a member as well. So, I shared that poem yesterday, the 5 chapters, okay, where you've got, you walk down the street, you fall into a hole. And you're in that hole and you think, it's not my fault, I've fallen into this hole. And then later down the line, you walk down the street again and you fall down the same hole again. But you're more aware of everything. But you still feel like, okay, it's not my fault I've fallen down this hole. Here I am again, yeah. And then you fall down again and you start realising, hang on, this may be my fault actually. I've fallen down this hole and I'm here again. And then the next time it happens, you don't fall down the hole, you walk around it, which means you're dealing with it differently. And then the next time you just don't walk down that road at all. So you don't go near that hole, which means you've learned how to handle the journey. It's like you're learning every step of the way how to handle this journey now through realizations and understandings, especially when you look to your twin, or you're blaming for something, or if you have an expectation. Remember, it's unlikely to happen the way you think. So you've got the King of Cups. So this is really what you need to know about your twin right now. That he is emotional and he is thinking about you with his heart, but he needs to find emotional balance, and he is learning right now just like you are. So you're learning through the emotions. So what I feel you need to know is that the emotions you're going through, like 1 minute you're okay and then you're not, it's all to help you to find balance. And that balance comes from within through self-care, self-love, giving back to you, focusing on the person that you are, not who you are when you're with him. Okay, because what you need to do is get the connection right first with you and with God, and then your connection comes in with your twin. So the more you give, the more you receive. And this isn't about in your twin flame journey, because you might think, well, the more I give to him, the less I receive. It's about getting the balance right. This is about service. And this is about being giving in life. The more you give to yourself, the more you receive as well. And they love you more than you realise. And I do feel that, And I connected with this the other day when I commented on something you'd said. I'm pretty sure it was on your message where, you were saying something. I said, he does love you. And it's the truth. But you have to look beyond the illusion. So let your heart be your guide, not your fear. You two are truly meant to be. But what you're learning right now is to fully surrender. And that's why you're saying, I feel my energy is coming back and it feels calmer, because you're learning how to surrender. I hope that helps, okay? CeCe Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? Have a lovely day, and you. So how does he feel today? So he's saying, I'm ready to listen. So this can be a huge sign about communication coming in. He's saying, I need you to marry me. I need you to know I'm ready to listen to this. So I feel what the message is coming through, because this Eagle deck is about forward motion. He wants to be able to marry you, and he's going to propose at some point. Okay? And he needs you. He wants you to know. Now, we don't need anyone. We feel we do. But when you feel needy, it's like something needs to be healed within. So I feel what he's learning to do is listen to himself. And he's saying, I'm ready to listen. I'm now listening to myself about what I need. And I know inside I need to be in a commitment with you. I need to be with you long term. And he also needs you to listen to him when he comes forward. So I feel this is another message about how he's going to communicate. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, my karmic partner tries to seduce me, but I have no feelings or attraction for her at all. So this is also about him freeing himself up from whoever he's around. So if there is a karmic partner around him still, because when I connected with his energy, I feel his energy is free. Now, I'm not saying he's free of that person yet, but it feels like he's free in his mind and he's distanced himself. So this person may be well aware that things are changing, and they may be trying to seduce him in some way, trying to get him on his own, trying to be intimate, and he's not having any of it. So what he's saying to you is, I have no feelings or attraction for her or anyone else. So his attraction and his feelings are for you. So what's his karmic struggle? Because I do still feel he's releasing this karmic situation or cycle. So what he's saying is, we like doing different things. So they like doing different things. So I do feel like they're doing different things. It's like he's trying to free himself up as much as he can, so that he can be on his own to plan his next moves to you. Because he said, I need you to listen to me. And we've got the bottom, there's forgiveness at the bottom of the deck, but he didn't want to come out. So I feel he wants to come forward and apologise. He's just afraid right now about how to do it, or what you're going to say when he does come forward to do that. Because he feels bad about everything he's done. Yeah, and he's saying, I need time to reflect. So he's reflecting, he's listening, he's processing, he's working out how to move forward, how to move beyond where he currently is. And that's what he wants to do. They're saying he wants to move beyond it. So he's doing that in his mind first, and then his body will follow. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I love the cat there, smiling. Misty says, what is Raina thinking and feeling about me and us for the next month? So what's Raina thinking and feeling? Straight out. He's battling his demons between January and May. He's been doing this. So between January and between now and May, he's battling his demons, the things that hold him back. So what else does he want you to know? So now May is a powerful time. Truth. He's stepping into his truth, okay? So he wants to come forward with the truth, and that's what he's been working on. This is what he's battling his demons about. So what's the energy between you? Type in a message. There it is. Okay, type in a message and wait. So you need to wait because he's typing a message. He may not send it just yet because he's still battling his demons between now and the end of May, but he is going to reach out, and he's going to come forward with some kind of truth. And that's what he wants you to know, and that's what the angels say. So he's thinking and feeling about telling you the truth and what that truth is, and within the next month, he's preparing to send a message. I hope that helps. Okay, so again, the wait is about you allowing him to come to you. Let's pull you a card, actually, about anything you need to know. Let's do a message for you. What do you need to know, Misty? Yeah, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is eventual positive outcome. And you're advancing towards your goal. So, this is you ending up where you're meant to be with everything you're meant to have in your life. And this is a huge yes from heaven. He is going to come to you. The message is you are moving towards your goals. So whatever your goals are, whether they are goals with Raina or goals in your own life, you're advancing towards them. You're moving towards them. And this is happening now. I hope this helps. Okay, so again, keep your thoughts positive and uplifted, and do you. Thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Hi, love, happy Easter, and the same to you. Can I have some cards about the energy right now? He seems to feel better. I heard from him yesterday and today. That's good to know. So what's the energy between you right now? Okay, so the first message is wait. Again, there's that wait. So you're learning to wait to allow him to come to you. You've got understanding is taking place, and that's why you need to wait, because that's what he's going through. And obviously, if he seems to feel better, it's because he's been understanding lots of things and working through his emotions. And again, look at this, typing a message. So you're going to have more contact. You've saying, I've heard from him yesterday and today. You're going to have more contact. Separation is ending. This card moved on top of the deck there. Separation is ending. So what you're actually feeling is the separation between you is ending. That's why there's been contact, or that's why, you've heard from him, and there's still more to come. So you are never alone. And I feel this is also what you're learning on your journey. You're never alone. You're surrounded by angels, that you and him are one, that you are together. So Page of Swords here, I watch you when no one is looking. So in the silence, when he hasn't been communicating with you, he has been watching you. And that could be watching you online, checking out your social media, battling his demons. And I feel this is really what they've all been doing, especially since the wood snake came in. So really this year has brought chaos in for the divine masculine, because they've been battling the demons, working through their fears. The karmic cycles are ending. They're coming to terms with all of that. So they've been back and forth, pulling back and forth in weird energies, watching when no one is looking. So even though it may seem like, I'm not around, he is watching you. But I feel he is typing a message. So again, the message for you to come through is to wait. I hope that helps, okay? Scott, thank you for being here. Any message from guides and archangels? I love you, Liz. Great to have you here, honey. Love you too. So what's the message coming through? Let's bring in a message from this deck first of all. Something is happening this year. So it's like this is your year. And that's really what the angels are making you aware of right now. This is your year for things to manifest and happen. Within the next few months, things are shifting around. So I love how the first thing they're giving you is timelines here. That this year something big is happening in your life, and it's going to start shifting and moving forward. You're going to see results within the next few months. So as you move towards June, which we've been talking about, haven't we? Great things are being manifested. So what else do you need to know? Look how these cards are flying out today on fire. So any tower moments that are going on in your life, or any chaos that seems to be happening, is happening for you, to grow you, to bring in a rebuilding. So things are going to rebuild in your life. Release any burdens or anything that doesn't serve you, because you're moving into your power here as the Emperor. So the Emperor says, I am in control. Now look at the gold energy in this. So this is about having the Midas touch. What you touch turns to gold. It's also about you being armoured up for whatever comes in. So you can face anything that you're facing right now. Deal with any battles. Release anything that needs to go, to step into your real, true essences of who you are. So I feel that anything that's going on between now and June is happening to release things so you can be more in control of your life. And this is exactly where you are. You're stepping into your power right now. You're saying, I am in control of my life. I know who I am. I know what I need to do. So be at peace with the journey right now. What else do you need to know? Fill up your own cup first, to then be able to tend to and successfully help others. So you may be working on this right now. You may be working on filling up your own cup, giving back to you. And you're doing so well, keep going. So what the angels and archangels and your guides are saying is, whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it, because what you are working on is coming to fruition, and what you touch will turn to gold. So this is a powerful time. And, I'm seeing the ram in this as well, which is connected with the Aries season. And obviously we're moving towards Taurus season. So this is a huge sign of what you've been accomplishing this season, during Aries season. And you're ready for what's ahead. So you're feeling more in control of things moving forward. And the angels have got your back. So it's like, what I'm really feeling is, it's like the angels are saying, you know yourself what you're manifesting, what you're creating. And that's coming in this year within the next few months. And that's what you need to know. So it's not like I even need to give you any real information, because the angels are saying to me, you already know. You already know what you're doing. You already know what you want. You already know what you're creating and manifesting. You just have to have faith that it is coming in for you this year within the next few months. I hope that helps. Okay, very positive message, Scott, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. What do my angels have to say? So what do your angels have to say? There is nothing to fear. You are protected. So when we go into fear, remember, fear is illusion. Fear is illusion. It's a false experience appearing real, something the mind creates. Okay, and then you worry about it. You go into anxiety about it. Or it's false evidence appearing real. You see something on social media that makes you question things, or you see something that's going on in the physical world and it makes you question things. You are protected. Fear is not real. So anytime you go into fear or worry about any area of your life, give it to God. Give it to heaven in exchange for peace, okay? Because good news is coming in. You've got good news ahead of you. See what this card is on the floor. Yeah, you've got the cup of love here. So if you're manifesting love or wanting love, there's going to be good news coming in love. But this is also about self-love, self-care, giving to you, and things happening unexpectedly for you. So what the angels say, you can get through any obstacles in your way. So any obstacles are in the way right now, in your life in general, or in love especially, because I feel this is a love message more than anything else. Those obstacles are going to be removed. And they're going to be removed when you least expect it. They're already being removed now. So affirm, I am loved. I am loved. I am safe. I am protected, because you are. Because the cup of love has been offered here to you, and I feel someone is curious about you right now and being guided by their heart. Okay, so I feel that your person, if you're connected with a person who's been going through a lot of healing, is coming back to offer you the cup of love. Okay, and it will happen when you least expect it. And the angel's saying your journey is protected. So have faith that love is coming into your life, whether it's returning love, which I do feel, or if you are manifesting something new. But this is showing you good news is coming in. You've been going through a lot of healing. And there's an adventure ahead for you. It's like great things are coming into your life, including a relationship. But remember, the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself and your connection with God. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for the donation. This is for Donna Harvey. Any message from Mark and Father God? So what does Mark want you to know today? What does Mark want you to know today? Okay, these cards are flying out. It can get pretty frustrating for me when the cards are flying out like this, because, you know, I have to keep picking them up and it's tiring. So I much prefer when they stay on the table, please, angels. Nothing makes sense without you. And I feel like whatever didn't make sense in February is now making sense. So I feel like he's been going through a lot of drama at the start of the year, and he's coming out the other side of that. Yeah, he said, I will make the time. So if he seems to be busy with other things, or busy with like things he stresses over, or when he goes into his head, he wants you to know he's going to make the time for you. And he said, it's not my job to make you happy, it's yours. So he's reminding you of that. So this may be a lesson that you're still learning right now, or you're learning to teach this to others, okay, that happiness is an inside job. Because he's come through with this like on a soul level. He's saying, remember, it's not my job to make you happy, it's your job to make you happy. And then I'm an extension of that happiness. But he will make the time. And I feel he also does want to make you happy. So like he said, I will make the time to make you happy. Just remember that that's not my job. Okay, so what else does he want to say to you? I love you and I've never stopped loving you. Okay, so that's never stopped. And he's saying, you are my destiny. So again, you make your songs, because I know he communicates to you through music. You connect very powerfully with music. So he's saying, you're my destiny. So you made that song by Lionel Richie, and I've never stopped loving you. They give me that song by Michael Jackson. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you, that one. So what's the message from God for you? There's no need to worry. Whatever it is you're worried about, give it to God. There's no need to worry. You are protected. I hope that helps, okay? Moon, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Any message from my DM, Liz? Happy Easter, and happy Easter to you. And every time I use my Hoover, I think of you and wonder how you are. So let's get a message for you, first of all, for Easter. And then I'm going to bring in a message from your DM. So you've got, 2 of Wands. Things are manifesting for you. You possess the power to shape your future. So this is really the angels reminding you to keep your eyes focused on what you do want, to hold your vision. And you may even see 1111 as well as a big sign to make you wish when you see that number, to keep your thoughts uplifted, because you're moving towards a new energy here. So I definitely feel a portal is opening for you. And this could also be something that's coming in within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. So I feel something is manifesting with a 2. Okay, so you may also start seeing 222. You may start seeing that very powerfully. So they give me 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months for you. We would make a great team. So this is how your masculine is feeling about you. We would make a great team. Now, a great team is a great couple, a great partnership. It can also be connected with business or doing something together. So I feel when he's thinking about you, he's thinking about how good you are together and what a great team you make. And you're definitely a great team right now in the 5D. So I definitely feel things are shifting between you and something is coming within 2. Okay, 2 hours. They say it could be 2 hours, but I feel it's too soon, okay? But it could be a realisation within 2 hours or you receive a sign. But I feel it's 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 days at the shortest there. So the universe has got you when it comes to this matter. Always have faith. And I, your guardian angel, am by your side at all times. Talk to me. So your guardian angel is wanting to get to know you better, saying, talk to me. I'm there for you. I'm there to hold your hand and connect with you and show you the way. And the universe has got you with this. But they're giving me the message of the number 2. Okay, so 2 is important. So do keep me posted on this because something's going to happen, okay? But I feel you're being reminded to keep your thoughts on your vision. And what your person's saying is we're a great team. And he's aware of that. So that's also bringing a shift in. So I feel this about you moving into union and when it's going to manifest. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what does he want to say to you today? So he's saying to you, he's drowning his sorrows. Now, I'm not saying he drinks alcohol, he may do, but I feel like he's sitting around moping right now. He's miserable, he's fed up. You know, it's like he's looking into the glass there. And is he seeing the glass as half empty or half full? And I feel right now he's seeing it as half empty, like he's miserable, he's in victim mode. So he's not in a good energy, and that's why he is returning. So he is returning, he's saying, you can rely on me. And he feels like this is what he's getting in touch with. He knows what he needs to do. Okay, he knows that he needs to sort his life out and free himself up, and that's what he's thinking about. Okay, so he's saying, I am going to return to you. You can rely on me. You can rely on me to return. You can rely on me to make changes. And he wants to be someone that you can rely on. You know, someone that you can put your trust in. He wants you to trust in him. So understanding is taking place and contact will resume. So again, I feel you may have been asking about contact in your mind, wondering when it's going to happen. And you're being shown it is coming. The contact will resume. He is returning to you. But right now, understanding is taking place. And the understanding is happening when he's miserable. When he's sitting around worrying, thinking. Because that's how it makes him understand things. So this is what you need to know. It's already yours. Okay, this love is already yours. It's only a matter of divine timing for it to show up in your physical world. And that's love. Now, this isn't about saying he's already yours, which he is. Okay, but you need to take the belonging away because then you feel like, you know, like there's a hole to him and this love is free. It's unconditional. So instead of saying he is already yours, the universe is saying this is already yours. This journey, this love is already yours. It's only a matter of divine timing for it to show up for you in your physical world. So you must have faith in this. Okay, so he is feeling miserable, he is fed up, but he's gaining understanding of how to return. He wants you to know that you can rely on him to do the right thing, to show up, to come back. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Let's find your message. Where's Anne? Just bear with me. I've got lots of spam in the chat, you see, so I'm just trying to find Anne's message. Anne, where's your message? Can anyone see Anne's message? I can't see Anne's message. I know it'll be about a twin anyway. I can't see Anne's message. Probably right in front of me. I've got that much spam in the chat that I can see. Anne, if you're here now, what's your question, please, honey? I can't see a question from you. Going down the chat. Can't see it. Because I can't see Anne's question. It's usually right by it, okay? But there's that much spam in the chat. I can't see it. So, Anne, are you here, honey? Link says I didn't. Oh, hi, Link. Hi, Link. Sorry I haven't said hi to everyone as well. I just get so engrossed in what I'm doing. No, Anne, I can't see it. Can you post it for me, please? Can you repost it or copy and paste it or... if you can put me in the chat right now, okay? So I'm waiting for Anne's question. So while I'm waiting for you, Anne, to do your question, okay, I'm going to do Natalia. So Anne, if you can put your question, and I'm going to do Natalia first. Hey, Natalia, thank you for being here. No, Anne, I can't see it, honey, so you need to oh, I can see what you're putting there. You just need to type out your question now. So, message from Grayson. So, what does Grayson want to say to Natalia? What does Grayson want to say to Natalia? Thank you for your amazing love and support as a member, okay? So, the message is finding my purpose. So, he's going through some inner battles within himself to find his purpose. I'm getting all the kundalini and all the heat rising there. So, I definitely feel he's feeling a lot of passion and desire in his life in general for more. And this is what he wants with you, yes, and how he feels about you. But it's about more. He wants more. You know, he's like he's going crazy right now because, he's like he's going through a rebirth phase. So he's finding his purpose. What am I here to do? You know, what's next for me? What do I need to change in my life? So I feel he's going through a bit of an awakening process. Okay, so what else does he want to say to you? Yeah, perception, eagle eyes. So he's gaining a newfound perception or a newfound look at life. So what I feel is like where he's been very negative before, this is for you, Natalia, where he's been very negative before and very stressed out before, he's changing that now. So he's changing his perception. He's going through an awakening process. He's gaining an understanding about what his purpose here is. So he's changing and you may feel that shift in him. So what's the message for you? Okay, what's the message for you coming through? The message from your angels is the true love that you desire is coming. I feel you need to continue to believe in this. Because I know you can get stressed out and worried, okay? So the love that you desire is coming. And I feel it's for him to come as a different version of himself. Because that's what he's working through right now. He's becoming someone new. He's going through an awakening process. Yeah, I can't see Anne's question, so Anne needs to put a question in the chat, otherwise I'll just pull cards. Look at this, the timing is off. This is for Natalia. So all you need to know about what's going on with Grayson, the timing is off, that's all. You are going to be together and the true love you seek is coming. The timing is just off because he's going through this change in him to change his perception on reality and why he's here and he's finding his purpose. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, I can see it now, Anne. Okay, thank you. So Anne says, I sent Frank a heart emoji yesterday after 3 weeks of silence and now I feel sad. Will he reply? I'm afraid he lost interest. May I get a message? Well, first of all, he hasn't lost interest, but you've reached out there. So really, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all do this, okay? We all do these things, you know, when we know we have to let them come forward. And that's what you're learning, remember. It's your ego got in the way because it'd been 3 weeks. So your ego was stressing, saying he's never going to reach out to me, he doesn't care about me, and all those things. So you sent him an emoji. And now you feel sad because he hasn't replied. Okay, or he hasn't give you anything back, or you're perhaps thinking, I shouldn't have done that, I should have let him come to me. It's all lesson. Don't worry. Okay, forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So the message is, look for a sign. The angels are giving you signs. The angels are always showing you signs that this love is real, that there's nothing wrong. So you may be seeing signs through telepathy, through music. You may be seeing signs in your world anyway. You know, you make signs about union or signs about him or his name or however you receive your signs. So the angels are showing you signs that he has received your message and he will reply. Forgive me, fear. He will reply in time. He's in fear. He's in fear. And I've told you this. He's like in a cleansing phase between what he's been in and the person he's becoming to be all in with you. So you have to give him time to work through his emotions. So yeah, he's working out what his path is right now. Is this path for me that I'm on? What is this path? I'm finding my purpose. So he's doing a lot of self-work and self-healing. So he's actually focused on himself right now than anything else. It doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you, wanting to connect with you. It's just he's working on himself. He's finding his power with the 10-10. He's finding his power. So I definitely feel that you've got to let him come to you. And you've got to find your power instead of thinking, which is another sign you're still doing your own healing work because you're saying, you know, has he lost interest? Why would he lose interest? It's because you wanted him to validate you. Okay, you wanted him to give something to you when you're being guided to give that to yourself. You know, you don't need him giving you love and showering you with love all the time to feel loved because you already are. And that's what you're being reminded of. So I feel the big message coming through here is he is loyal to you. There's nothing wrong. It's not like he's messing around with anyone else or messaging anyone else. It's not that. He's trying to find himself. He's trying to work out what his next steps are, what the path is for him in this life. You know, what he's here to do. That's what he's working out, who he is. And when he's ready, he will reach out to you. So you don't need to send him messages. You don't need to worry about this or be in fear. You just have to trust him to come back. I hope that helps, okay? That's what he's saying. And, you know, there's no need for you to donate again and ask for a love message. You've said, what's he thinking and feeling, really? And it's about himself. So he can't give you one of those, like, I love you messages when he's thinking about himself today. It's where his head is. So today, focus on you. Focus on. It doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you or wanting you. It just means his focus right now is on his own self. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. He's entitled to have that time for himself, okay? So we've got Brittany, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Austin has been watching my stories here and there on social media, wondering what's been on his mind and how he's been feeling. So what's going on with Austin? He's feeling trapped in his situation, okay? And he's saying, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, that's why he's watching you, because you're the light at the end of the tunnel. He feels trapped in his situation. We've got the lightning bolt there as well. So I do feel he's gaining realizations. He's trying to break free of his habits and his, you know, his toxicity. All the things that are toxic to him that don't serve him anymore. So, yeah, 5 of Cups. So he's pretty miserable right now for whatever reason that may be. And he's learning through his losses. So, he's, you know, he feels a bit like he's lost you. He doesn't want to lose you. He's feeling sorry for himself. So when I'm connecting with his energy, he could be drinking or he could be doing things that aren't good for him, that's making him sit around feeling pretty miserable. So he's making decisions. You just have to wait. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to stress yourself out. You don't need to overthink. You just need to wait for whatever these decisions are he's making, because he needs to break free from something, a situation, his own mind, to move forward. And this is something he's working on between now and June. And again, this could well be connected with his tour, you know, that you've talked about, that, you know, whatever he's doing, that's going to bring in freshness for him. Because I feel he's in a lot of turmoil in his mind, and you're being protected from that, because it will only drag you into fear. Yeah, he needs to make this decision because he doesn't want to waste any more time. You know, he doesn't, and that's what he's feeling like. He feels like he's wasting time, either not coming to you and opening up to you, or in something he's doing, and he doesn't want to waste any more time. So that's the decision he's making. And even though it says wait, which really contradicts that, because you think, well, what's he waiting for then if he doesn't want to waste any more time? But he has to be in the right energy to make the right decision. So I feel it's like there's absolutely nothing wrong here. You may be seeing more sunflowers, or you may start seeing more sunflowers as well. But the angels are saying, just wait for him to make the right decision. Okay, let me pull you another card. Thank you, Eyes to See, for being here, honey. Thank you to my moderators in the house. Yeah, it says 4 of Cups coming through. Okay, so he is open to new possibilities, but he is feeling pretty miserable and down. So I feel he's in a real dark place right now. And you're being asked to wait for him to come out of that, because he will. There are new possibilities there, and there is the warmth of the sun there. So I feel between April and June, he's going to be moving into a better energy. You know, definitely coming beyond the new moon. So I feel the new moon is going to turn things around and bring in changes. Yeah, and perfect timing to communicate clearly. So he will communicate clearly in time, but it will be at the right time. And I am getting this energy today of they are feeling pretty miserable. Okay, they are actually thinking now, oh, I could actually lose the divine feminine. I need to do something about it. So they're definitely taking action in that way. I want to bring you one more card in. What deck shall I use? Let's bring in some angel therapy cards. Something perhaps you can do in the meantime, okay? Or something you can focus on. Yeah, crystals. So using crystals will help. So the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So crystals will calm your energy in some way. So whatever your favourite crystal is, or maybe using some rose quartz, or, you know, anything real. Just say amethyst or angelite. Whatever you like to use will bring in a healing for you. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Any career messages from my angels? So what's the career message coming through for you? What's the career message? So first card is freedom and the second is reflection. So you may be reflecting on how to bring more freedom into your career. Now that could be creative freedom. It could be having more time for yourself or doing something that you enjoy that makes you feel free. So the angels say, take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you do truly love. So you may be reevaluating things in your career. Things you want to do, working out what the next steps are. So I feel there is a deep reflection taking place to be able to bring in something that's heaven sent or to help you to feel better in your job you're doing now, because the angels say you need to have more flexibility with your schedule and with your income. That's why being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. So this can also be an increase in income, more coming in for you. But I feel what they want me to tell you is that you need to have more time for yourself, or if you feel you've got enough time, more time to do things that you are interested in doing. So we've got let go. So you may need to let something go. Now, letting go means letting go of the stress and any fear or anxiety around it and giving it to God. So this can also be about prayer, talking to your angels about what you desire and then giving it to God, even using affirmations to manifest it. But this could well be letting go of something because you're being guided to something more fulfilling that gives you more time, more energy, something that's more freeing, something that's more in alignment with your spiritual truth. That's where I feel you're being guided to do. There's something else ahead. And you've got 4 of Wands, so something that's going to bring stability in, which could be more money, something you can work hard on. And again, reflection, seeking the truth about what to do, because you are dedicated and you are good at things. And when you dedicate yourself to what you're good at, it brings mastery in. So hard work will pay off and it will lead to success. You may even be seeing 11:11 on the clock here. So it says your life is a celebration of achievements. So everything you're doing is bringing in achievements. It's helping you to grow as a soul and to become stronger. So what I'm really feeling here is there could be something big shifting between August and April. August this year and April next year that's going to bring everything you want in. But you need to reflect and think about what you want now for that to manifest. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Man, please, God's message for this month. So what does God want to bring through for you for this month, okay? So the message coming through for you is whatever vibration you are in attracts that of the same vibration into you. So what this means is make sure you're vibrating high, you're being positive. You're operating in a high vibration because you'll attract good things in, whether it's people or things. So focus on raising your vibration because you are magnetic. And what you give out, you get back. You attract what you are, not what you want. So focus on becoming your best version. Focus on being the kind of person you want to spend time with. Focus on loving life and giving back to you. And then you're going to be in a high vibration that will attract everything in for you. So your vibration is everything for the next month ahead. What else does God want you to know? Let go of fear. There's no need to be in fear. Take a leap of faith towards what you want and meditate for answers. So God is saying, if you want answers, go within. They're all within you. This may be about a decision you need to make to move forward. And wherever you go, whatever you do, the angels are there for you to catch you and help you and heal you. So there may need to be a change that you make in your life to bring in what you desire. And I feel over the next month, if you go within for the answers, if you raise your vibration, focus on positivity, maybe you get very clear with the universe about what you want, then you're going to be given the guidance to move towards it. And you're going to be given the strength and the answers as well to, or the steps to take to move towards what it is that you seek. I hope that helps, okay? Anita, thank you for the donation. And what is going on in DAZN's life? What is the upcoming future for me? What do I need to know? Does DAZN love anybody else? Okay, so what's going on with DAZN right now? What do you need to know? Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you for being here, honey. So he is moving towards you. It's just happening slowly, okay? Because he's finding his place in the world right now. So he's kind of looking around at his life, wondering what he's doing, what he needs to change. And he's being guided. He's being guided by the universe here. He's being directed. And no matter where he is or what he's doing, he's always led back to you. So the Knight of Pentacles is showing you that there will be eventual positive outcome. He is on his way, even though it doesn't seem that way. He is taking steps towards you, even if it may not feel that way at times. So what does he want you to know? You say, yeah, travel, separation is stillness. So in the separation, in the time when you're not together, that stillness is needed to understand what those next steps are and to gather clarity. So I feel he's spending a lot of time thinking right now and processing how to move forward, because the travel, he may be doing some traveling. So he could be going places, doing things. And, traveling isn't necessarily about going somewhere on a plane or somewhere like that. This could be traveling to somewhere new in your life, doing something differently, taking a new route, which brings in clarity and understanding. But I feel the travel is really about moving towards you. So it's like what he's saying is, we may not be together right now, but it doesn't mean I'm not thinking about you. In the separation, it may feel still. So you may feel like it's so quiet, you can hear a pin drop. You want things to happen. But in that stillness, things are happening. There's clarity coming in. There's understanding taking place. So I'm not connecting with him being with someone else. Okay, is he with someone else? Okay, or does he love anybody else? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, even if he is with someone else, which I'm not picking up on, by the way, but it's like you are his destiny. But you have to be flexible with this, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, instead of wanting to control the when, the how, and the outcome. Because the Wheel of Fortune is about you being guided together. So I feel the message is it's destiny for you to be together. That's your upcoming future. But you've got to be flexible about the when and the how, because I feel he's struggling to open up and get his words out. So there is a transformation taking place and there is lessons being learned. So if you see owls, it's about the wisdom. If you see butterflies, it's about the transformation that's taking place. So this is really a journey of patience and surrender for you, and to have faith in God's plan. So what else is going on with Dizzo? We've got the Four of Pentacles. There's things he may be afraid to lose in his life. This could be material things or making a change, but he's not going to let you go. And what I feel really this is about more than anything else is about you needing to let go, you needing to surrender, to focus more on you and your own life and things you can create for you. Because it's destined for you to be with this person. You just got to have faith in the when. You're learning how to be flexible and adaptable. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Tony, who's jumping in, by the way. I'm sorry I'm not saying hi to everyone. I just get so enthralled in what I'm doing. But I do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. I'm also going to be live again tomorrow. Okay, so we got Gypsy says, thank you for the donation. I love a message of what does Jerry want me to know about what's going on in his heart. So what's going on in Jerry's heart? So, Misty, let me know if you want to be a moderator, honey, okay? Because you're helping everyone out. So let me know if you want to be a moderator and I'll make you a moderator, okay? Can't hold back. So whatever's going on with Jerry Gypsy, he's struggling to hold back from you. He's struggling to hold back his feelings, his emotions, his desire. He wants you. That's what he wants you to know, and he's struggling with that. So this is about moving forward, okay? 8 of Wands is about movement. He wants to move forward towards you. He wants to show you how he feels. He wants to. And that's what he's going to do. So in his heart is telling him to take action toward you. This could happen within the next 8 weeks. And he will be ready to listen when he comes forward. So if you felt before he doesn't listen to you or he's not listening, he is going to and he will. He's saying, I'm ready to listen. So I definitely feel there's a movement happening here. So between now and the next 8 weeks. So it could happen a lot sooner than that. So the angel's saying you are enough and you're worthy. And this may well be what you've been working on yourself. Okay, so you may well have been working on your self-worth, feeling good about yourself, feeling stronger, feeling more in tune with yourself as well. And it's working for you. And he's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. So he's feeling like, I feel he's also been working through his own issues about being good enough for you. But because you've been working on you and feeling valuable, he's feeling that value. And he wants you in his life and he's moving towards you. So I definitely feel the message is he wants to come towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. Okay, that's absolutely where I'm at. Yeah, big things are happening for you because of the energy shift in you see. It's a big sign. It shows you when you start giving back to you, everything moves forward. Hey, Victor, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for coming in. And a big shout out to Victor who timestamps everything, which is amazing. Somebody commented on the live, and I saw it today, and said thank you for the timestamps. I don't know if you've seen that, but I did say, you know, big thank you to Victor for doing that. Palami, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any 3D message from Pete today is 3D feelings. Had a small fight with my friend R. Is he still angry with me? Will the situation be okay? I feel there just needs to be a little bit of space between you and R right now to let things settle. So will things be okay between you and your friend R? Let's connect with that first. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're already missing each other. You're already wanting to sort things out. Okay, so it's like it's already repaired in a way. Yeah, it's going to repair. Yeah, strength. So, you know, strength, you'll both gain the strength to communicate and sort it out. So I definitely feel that won't last long at all. It's already, because the Three of Swords is in reverse, so it's already healed, really, in spiritual truth. I feel it's going to be sorted out this month. So, and strength there. So, and it's giving you strength as well. So whenever you've had an argument about, you know, remember you gain strength through the things you experience. But I feel that will be sorted out. It will be okay again. I don't feel he's angry with you. It's hurt, but I feel he's already over it in that way. You know, it's like it's already forgotten. The friendship matters more. So what's going on with P? I want to use a different deck, actually. So what's going on with P? P's saying to you, I'm taking responsibility for my past actions. I want to communicate to you. Tell me your fantasy. Okay, so he is fantasizing about you. But I feel this is more about him letting you know he's going to come forward and apologise for the past. And he is thinking of you. So very powerful energy. 6 of Cups, Page of Cups, all about reunion and coming back together. Contact coming in. He's just releasing judgment about what he's done. So I definitely feel this is a big message about something coming. This could come in very quick. Could come in within the next 6 days. So you could receive contact within 6 days or 6 weeks. But I feel it's a quick contact coming in as well. But he is taking responsibility. And I feel as well regarding R, he is taking responsibility, or your friend R is taking responsibility also for what's happened. So it's like, it's going to be a mutual reconciliation with your friend. It's like you're both gaining the strength to apologise in a way and make it right. So I definitely feel that's going to get sorted out. And I feel with P, it's only a matter of time until he comes forward. Because he already wants to, he's thinking about you right now. I hope that helps, okay? Debbie, thank you for becoming an angel warrior, honey. There is a post on. If you get to it now, I may be able to answer your question, okay? Because I post every Monday for angel warriors, and I do the video usually on a Thursday unless I have to do it on a different date. So I'm doing the video later. So if you go to the angel warriors post from Monday, you'll see everyone's questions there, and put your question in. Then obviously I can add you into today's video, okay? 20 Victoria, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation, and thank you for sending me that amazing deck that I used in yesterday's reading as well. And we will meet up next week, hopefully. So is there a message from Jack for me, please, Liz? Will there be a text from him soon? So what does he want you to know? So what he's saying to you is, oh, night, Misty, sending you lots of love. We've got to unblock. So I'm not saying he's blocked you, but he may well come forward, because unblocking is about, you know, changing the energy, you know, shifting the energy, not shutting down. And I'm ready to listen. So it's like where he may have pushed you away before because perhaps he wasn't ready to listen. You know, what he's saying is, I'm ready to listen now. So I'm going to stop blocking this connection. I'm going to stop blocking you out or pushing you away. So I do feel he wants to communicate, because you're saying, is there a text on the way? You can feel like he does want to reach out. He's doing work on himself, so you can be assured of that. You know, he's working hard in his own. He is doing what he needs to do, and he is bonded to you. So he is feeling you around him constantly. You know, he's feeling connected with you. So is he going to reach out? Is he going to text you soon? At the perfect time, he will. So you have to trust. So I can't give you a when, because I haven't got a timeline coming through. Because I feel that's what you're learning, to have faith in the when. But you have to trust that he wants to communicate, and he fully intends to. So what else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say to you? So he's saying to you, and they give me the word dream. So I feel he's dreaming about you. He said, I'm determined to get you back in my life. I know that I have to earn your trust to make that happen. Now, isn't that interesting when you've got the trust card coming out? Okay, so you've got to trust him right now, or trust him again, because he wants to earn your trust. And I feel he's going to show up in a dream. And he's saying, in the heat of the moment, I told the karmic that you're the one I want to be with, and I want you by my side. So if there's a karmic partner, which I feel there is, he may have had a blow up with this person and mentioned you. Now, he may not have mentioned your name directly, but he may have said, oh, you're not the one I want to be with. There's someone else. It's like, I feel that there's been some kind of toxicity created because of the connection he has with you. Because obviously he doesn't want to be there. He wants to be there with you. So you've got to trust that he's going to take care of this the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Vasha, thank you for the donation. Judy's feelings and his next action. What's our future? So what's his next action? He's finding his centre right now to be able to fight for this love. So what he's saying is, you're worth the fight. I'm just trying to find my centre. So it's like he's gathering the strength right now and the peace of mind and the plan to be able to come forward and fight for you. And this is happening within 12 weeks here. So we've got the 7 there also symbolising July. Moving between now and July, he's going to come out of this, kind of solitary period he's been in, this time where he's been in hermit mode thinking, in the delay, where he's been gaining clarity, and he's going to move forward and fight for you. And he wants you to know this love is worth fighting for. Reminds me of the readings I've been doing where, with the boxing and the fighting and Rocky and all that, So the message from the angels for you is make time for you. So right now, while he's doing what he's doing, make sure you're making time for you. Because this is a time for you right now to give back to you, to find yourself again, to work on you, to, be your best version and enjoy life. He's saying, he's dealing with fear still. That's why he's still finding his centre, because he's working through his fears. It's only fear that's holding him back. The love is moving him forward. Speed motorbike there. It's the love that creates all the forward motion and all the beautiful things. It's the fear that creates the struggle and the stress and the stagnancy. So let him work through his fears, because he's coming out the other side and he's going to fight for this love. And that's the future. He's going to fight for you. I hope that helps, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my DM feel, and may I get messages from him? I've been feeling so much energy coming through from the people around him, not negative, just very present. Okay, so what's the message coming through? What do you need to know? What's the message coming through? So the message coming through is the 2 of Wands. I possess the power to shape my future. So he's realising more and more that he is in control of his own energy. Okay, that he's in control of his own life. So this is him having a vision of what he desires and wants. And he's starting to listen to that vision instead of what other people are saying. Okay, so I feel he's becoming more in control of his emotions, more in control of his thoughts. Yeah, he's saying you have a hold on me that nobody else has. So you're the one that has a hold on him. Doesn't matter what's going on with people around him. He feels like something is missing without you. And he's also sensing your presence as well. Again, look at this, you're worth the fight. So he knows you're worth it, whatever it is. He's finding his centre as well. So he's finding his centre to take action. So what's the energy around you right now? Yeah, the silence is helping, because he's finding his centre and he's working through any issues within, and there's angelic intervention. So the angels are assisting. You may be seeing 444, you may be seeing 1515 or 515. Huge sign of angelic intervention here. So the angels are with you, assisting with all of this. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Laurie Woo, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels and guidance on finances. So what do you need to know? So you've got, again, angelic intervention making itself known. So this means if you've got issues with money or you're worried about finances, pray. Anything you need help with, pray about it, okay? Because the angels are there to assist you. And focus on service, being your best version, giving back to you. Can also be a huge sign here that the angels are asking you to focus on service to bring more money in. So there may be something you are doing, service related, that will assist your finances in some way. There's epiphanies coming in as well here. So I definitely feel you're receiving epiphanies. David's receiving epiphanies about what the next steps are during this lunar cycle. Full moon to new moon where we currently are. So epiphanies going on, changes, working things out, the next steps to take. So your angels are saying guidance is there for you, just need to listen. So you are being guided by your angels what to do. And I feel it's like the angels said, if you want to bring more money in, there is something that you can do that's spiritual-based work that will increase your finances. And there may be an epiphany going on about that. So he is thinking about you right now. And he is thinking about coming back to you because the Six of Cups is about reunion. Because you feel like home to him. So I've got June to October coming home. Okay, timeline there. And he's saying, I want you to tell me your fantasy. Now, the Page of Cups is about communication. So I feel there's communication coming in between June and October because you're his home and he feels like you're home to him. And you may well be sorting things out at home to prepare. So you may be clearing clutter, you may be donating things, you may be making space, turning things around. And he is fantasizing about you. And in his fantasy, you tell him what your fantasy is and you at that house. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation. Can you please get a message from my DM? So what's the message from your DM today? Okay, so first message out is, I need to go my own way for a while, just enjoy this phase. So if he's gone his own way, if you're in silence, if you're not talking, if there's some kind of separation right now, it's happening for the right reasons, okay? Because it's where all the preparation happens. So yeah, he's finding his place in the world. So I definitely feel over the next 3 weeks or so, he could be quiet or he could be a bit distant because he's working things out moving into May. Feeling a little bit sorry for himself. He may be having a drink as well or thinking, because he wants to take the next step with you. He does. And that's what he is going to do because he's going to find a steady pace to do that. So I feel like whatever's happening now is part of the process to move you into union or to bring you back together. So I feel as you move into May, especially over the next 5 weeks, there's a big shift occurring here. So the next 5 weeks will be very powerful. So he's saying, just love me, which means don't worry about the fear or the situation or don't worry about anything. Just have faith in the love. He's saying, just love me, which means focus on the love between you because you are warriors of truth, which means you're going to fight, you're going to get overcome. Again, what I'm really connecting with today is the masculines are struggling to say what's on their mind. They're struggling to get the words out proper. I feel like all my words are all over the place because they've got things they want to say, but they can't get it out. So they're still finding the words, okay? So he's saying we are warriors of truth. So that means you're going to overcome anything to speak your truth, to move into the truth of what this situation is. So you're both going to fight for this love. It will happen. I just feel you need to have faith in how or when because it's unlikely to happen the way you think. Yeah, within the next few months, this is all falling into place here. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I have a message from A? For a message from I'm A. Okay, well, what's A want to say to you? What does A want to say? A is saying fear and lust. So what I'm connecting with, first of all, is I feel there's a lot of passion between the two of you. You're feeling all the Kundalini rising, the heat between you. And that brings the lust in, which is, wanting each other. And the fear is also the frustration. So I feel there's a lot of volatile energy. You may be seeing volcanoes, things erupting, or you may open something that kind of explodes everywhere because it's the energy that's shifting right now. So I feel there's a lot of power coming in between you, the connection shifting in that way. So this is about movement. Something is preparing to be moved or changed. There's a shift happening. So yeah, you're receiving messages and music right now. And the separation is needed. So remember, when you're not together, it's needed for things to prepare. So I feel something is bubbling. Something is preparing. Something is coming. And you may be shown that or you may feel that through a lot of emotion. Like emotion, I feel what's coming is emotion being released because the card's flying out. Where did the other one go? I felt like more than one card came out there. I've just got one card in there. Okay, if I got another card, I've no idea where. Oh, it's there. Wow, it's just gone right behind the cupboard there. So you've got look after your health and well-being, and he's been checking your social media account. So what I feel, they give me emotion, tears. So I feel he may have been having a lot of emotion. All this emotion that he's been picking up on, all this energy, is causing emotion like tears. So he may have had a cry, okay? And he's looked at your social media and he's seen that you look good. So I feel this about you looking after your health and well-being. Maybe that's what you've been doing. And he's seen that you're looking good on social media, or he's seen you looking good and it's made him cry. Okay, because obviously he's grateful that you're looking good. And they give me tooth pain, which is decisions. So he's making a decision to move forward, but I feel it's also he's worried you may be moving on. So I definitely feel he's watching you. So any messages and music you're receiving, it's like the angel's saying, are you looking after your health and well-being right now? Because he's watching you. He's watching you on social media. He's been checking your social media. But the separation is needed because all this energy is bubbling up. So something big is coming. That's what I'm connecting with. I hope that helps, okay? Ron, thank you for the donation. What message does Brandon have for me? So what's the message coming through from Brandon today for you, Ron? Great to see you, by the way. Yeah, wanting to explore. So he wants to explore this connection with you in a very powerful way. So it's not just about emotionally, this is about physically as well. So there may have been some vivid dreams or vivid fantasies or vivid things going on in the 5D. This could be, you know, the way you're connecting. It feels like you're both ready for this to move forward. So I do feel there's a good news coming in, or there's some kind of action about to occur. Again, I am feeling the masculines are struggling to get the words out. So this is all going on more in the mind right now than in the physical. Yeah, we've got clothes off jumping out. So clothes off. And that's this energy of wanting to explore. Okay, a lot of passion there, as you can see the flame. So clothes off, this is what he's been thinking about. Signs and synchronicities, both of you have been receiving them. Okay, to show you this is moving forward, and you're missing each other. So you both want to explore this, you're both fantasizing, having vivid dreams, whether you remember them or you don't, they're happening, and they're very lust-filled. And the signs and synchronicities are bringing you back together. So really what Brandon wants to say is he wants you close off. Now, close off can also be about vulnerability. You know, it can be about explaining things as well and talking and opening up. But I feel there's a big passion that's coming through when I'm connecting with his energy. Yeah, he's saying every inch of you is perfect to me. So I want to bring in the intimate soul cards because I'm feeling all this passion. So we've got, I want to share the good times and the bad times. Okay, and that's what he wants you to know. And also, I want to undress you. There it is again, clothes off. So there's a lot of passion between you right now. I want to undress you, I want your clothes off. I want to get to know you and share the good times and the bad times. So it's like he's letting you know he wants all of you. He wants the emotional part of you and the physical part of you, but he can't fight this desire. So the desire is overwhelming right now. And that's coming through very strong, and you're going to be picking up on that. So when they're in that kind of energy, it's only a matter of time until there's some form of action taken. I hope that helps, okay? I haven't missed your question, Debbie. Okay, I've asked you to go to put it on the members. Okay, I haven't skipped your question because I didn't see a question. I just saw that you became an angel warrior. Okay, and obviously I'm focusing on donations. So if you go to the Angel Warriors post, okay, you'll find it where you can put your question on. Okay, and I'll be doing that later. So Donna's in there assisting with that, okay? But I haven't got a question because I saw you know, I'm doing members milestones or donations right now, and you just became an angel warrior, so I didn't see any question. So, God, you know, I never skip anyone. I never mean to skip anyone. I mean, you've got to remember there's only one of me. So, you know, you have to have, you know, trust in what I'm doing as well. Everything happens for a reason. So, Goddess, thank you for the donation. Goddess, what's the message coming through? Goddess, where is your question? Okay, so Goddess has donated there, but no question. So I'm going to pull you a card because I can't see a question from you. That's why I say if you are donating, please put your question in the super chat, okay? Because sometimes I don't see it. So Goddess, what's the question for you? What do you need to... Oh, there it is. You've donated again, okay? Lower down. Because you then Patricia, then Goddess. So it's a message from Carlos, okay? So first of all, I'm going to do you a message from the angels. This is for Goddess 25. So the message from the angels is there's going to be a peaceful resolution. There's no need to worry. So if you're worrying about something that's going on right now with Carlos or with anyone else or with anything you're going through, there's going to be a peaceful resolution. So I feel what this means is you and Carlos are going to sort things out. Or you're going to resolve something that you've been thinking about in a peaceful way. There's no need to worry about this, okay? Things are going to work out. That's the message from the angels. Now, he's got a lot on his mind right now, and that may have made him go within. So he could definitely be in hermit mode or doing some deep thinking. He's gathering strength to be able to move forward, battling his demons, but he does see you in the future. So, and you may even see a sunflower as a sign of this, happiness, joy. You can see the baby there as well, the pregnancy, which is about something new being born into life. So this could represent a child, but I feel it's more about a new beginning between you that's coming in. You know, he sees a future with you, he wants a future with you, and that's what's being created. So that's why the angel's saying there's no need to worry, because no matter what he's currently going through, no matter what his battle is, there's going to be a peaceful resolution and you're going to move forward. And they show me September as being important. I hope that helps, okay? And I can see there, right in the middle of Goddess Patricia and Goddess again, we've got Debbie saying, what's the 3D message? This is for Debbie Bird-Smith, okay? So Debbie says, what's the 3D message? Okay, so I am going to pull your question there. We've got in romance, you have to believe. If you believe in your journey in the physical realm, then everything you want is going to come in a romantic way. Okay, that's what you need to know. So you need to affirm it. Okay, I believe, I have faith, I trust. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Please, can people stop saying I've skipped the questions, because I'm working down the chat, okay? So I can see, thank you, I have seen Liza there. So remember, understand this, I don't skip anyone on purpose or miss anyone out. Sometimes you've got to understand how quick the chat is going for me. Okay, the chat's flying. Okay, so if anything does happen where I miss a question or everything happens for a reason, maybe you receive it in a different way. Okay, so thank you, Liza, for letting me know your question is there, but also understand that I'm not skipping. And when you say skipped, it makes me feel like you think I'm missing people out, and I'm not, okay? So I don't miss anyone out. I don't, the thing is, I can only answer so many people in the time I'm on. So you have to be patient with me, okay? So Liza says, how is my DM feeling towards me today? And if he's planning on opening up to me soon and overcoming his overthinking and fear. So he's saying, I will be there. And you're saying, plus angel message. He's saying to you, I will be there. So he is going to do what you want him to do. You've just got to let him do it in his own time. And you must believe in him as well. Because you're saying, is he planning on opening up? He's saying, I will be there. I will get there. I will do what I need to do. And he wants to be able to be there for you. So he's going to wait as well until he can be there for you. He's bonded to you. He's bonded to you right now. That's how he feels. The love is there. It's not gone anywhere. So I feel this about you being patient and trusting in when and how he's going to open up. Because the energy is a karmic ending must happen first. So something needs to shift in his life, or even in you believing in this love, for things to move forward. Okay, and you've got arguing. There's karmic arguing going on. So they give me things like things need to come out. So if he's in a karmic cycle or a karmic situation, whether it's with a partner or someone else in his life, there's a lot of arguing going on there. So I feel you're being protected from whatever he's experiencing. Remember, there's always a protection when you're not communicating or when he's not opening up to you. And he will open up to you in time. He said, I will be there. Okay, I will be there. That's what you need to know. So what's the angel message for you? What's the angel message for you? Forgiveness. Okay, so forgive everything right now and rise. I hope that helps, okay? So Debbie, I have just pulled a card for you, okay? Right now, I've done that. If you go to the community post, okay, I can't see where, okay, if you go to the community post, because you're an angel warrior, so you'll have access to it. If you go to the community post, you'll see the Angel Warriors community post. That's where you put your questions. Okay, it says, hello, Angel Warriors, on that post. It'll be a few days back. It was on Monday I posted that. Okay, or you can email me your question. But I have answered a question in this chat, okay, because obviously with you being a new warrior, you can email it me if you want to. Don't send me a massive, it's got to be a small thing though, like you'd put on a community post. But if you can find it, it should be quite easy for you to find it, okay? So next question we're doing then, bear with me, okay? There's a lot of donations here as well, so I'm just finding where I am. So Patricia Bazzari, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, the scaffolding is now up. Any guidance about angelic protection? I see many Ace of Cups and couples, true love messages. So what's the angel guidance for you today? What's the angel guidance for you? So the angel guidance says you've got justice in reverse, okay? So I definitely feel things are still being balanced. And again, you've got the new moon there, and we've got Libra, and you've got the scales. So there's balance still coming in here. Now, this could be a huge sign of things shifting between now and the Libra season. says, I make wise decisions. And I feel that it's going to be a wise decision when your person moves towards you. And it's going to happen in the right way at the right time. That's what you're being reminded. They give me some physical fear coming out there as well. So I definitely feel there is a movement happening to bring balance in. Yeah, you've got to give it time. It's the same message coming through, really. So I feel Libra season is going to be important. That's September to October time. So give it time. Give it the time it needs. You're seeing all the signs. You're seeing the Ace of Cups. You're seeing the couples. You're seeing the true love messages. Everything you need to know. So what else do the angels want you to know? What's the message coming through? So you've got a yes to whatever it is you're asking. So whatever your question is, the answer is yes. And I feel that could also be about the signs that you're seeing. The angels want you to know that. What else is going on? I feel that it's just all a matter of divine timing and patience and faith. Yeah, because your person is feeling frustrated and trapped. And that's what they're working through to overcome that, remember, in that kind of incubation period. And you're being guided to smile because good news is coming. It says, smile and feel excited about what's ahead. And that's what you're doing. So he's moving beyond this trapped energy, this frustration he's been feeling, this stress, to be able to come forward to you in a higher way. We pull you a card from this new deck that Renee got me, the Luminous deck. What do you need to know? One card, there it is. Look at it. Look at that. And that's what you're seeing everywhere, as you know. And the cards flew out for that one to make itself known. So there's the cup of love. This is what's being created and manifested. It says abundance, nourishment, fulfillment, the sacred chalice. And that's why you're seeing Ace of Cups constantly. Because it is a sacred love and you know it's coming and it's being manifested. And the Ace of Cups also symbolises June. So June is like a rebirth, June to Libra season. Something's going to happen big time during the Libra season as well. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Samantha Private. It says, hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel today? What's the message coming through for you from Gabriel today? Getting on the plane, communication through an app. So what I'm feeling first of all is getting on a plane. You may see someone through an app getting on a plane. So you may see on social media someone getting on a plane. Maybe you see a video or you watch a film or someone's getting on a plane. And that's a sign of movement or taking action. He may have to get on a plane to come to you, or he may be getting on a plane. So this could be about travel. But I feel he's going to communicate to you through an app that he is taking action. So communication through an app can also mean coming to you in a communication, like he could reach out through email or even text now is an app. You know how they've made it, or WhatsApp or something like that, or on social media. But the message I've got coming through is he's communicating with you right now through an app, which is more likely social media in some way. And when I say communicating, I mean like through his higher self. It's not like he's doing this. His higher self is sending you a message through an app that he's making a move or he's going to do something. So you're going to see some kind of sign that gives you a message that you know he's taking action. That's coming through big time, and that could be about a plane as well. But he's going to communicate to you through an app when he does communicate. So it's going to come to your phone in some way, and he may get on a plane or he may travel to you. So there's some kind of travel in this connection that's needed. Okay? And also, we've got the King of Cups. He said, I want to tell you how I feel. He's feeling emotional. He wants to tell you it's always been you. Even though he can't be with you right now, he wants you to know it's always been you. So he's planning on communicating with you that it's always been you. He wants to be with you. He plans on telling you how he feels. And even if he can't be with you right now, he wants to do that. So I feel this plane is significant. I hope that helps, okay? And you've messaged again, and I tried out for PSI games. Will I get in? Okay, so will you get into PSI games? Will you get in? There's going to be a movement. This could be a yes. Let's see what the other card is. You've got the Hierophant. So this would mean a commitment. There could be, again, some travel coming in here. Especially if you're getting that plane card coming out as well. So this could involve travel in some way. So will you get in? Okay, this is going to be a commitment that you make. There's something better. So it may even be better than you imagine. Okay, and you've got in the near future. So what I'm feeling is in the near future, you'll know. If for any reason you don't get in, there'll be something better anyway. But the fact that you've got the 8 of Wands is a huge sign of movement towards a commitment. So obviously movement towards a commitment is with your twin, with Gabriel. And that could be something you've been shown through these cards as well. Things are turning around. So where it hasn't been a commitment, it will turn into that. But, if this card came out on its own, I would say, yes, you're going to get in. But there may be something better. Okay, in the near future, you'll know there may be something better coming. So this could even lead to something better. So I can't give you a yes or no right now because there could be something better. But in the near future, you're going to know. But this is positive regardless. And it's going to lead to some kind of commitment. Or you putting effort into something that leads to something better. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Stephanie66. Thank you for the donation. What's next for me in love for 2024? Well, it's 2025. So, it's the reason why you've put 2024 there. And, it's probably a typo. But it's how the angels are kind of getting your attention. So what I feel is this about you recognising that everything you've been through in 2024 has moved you where you are now. So it's about you going through an energy shift. So what's next for you in love in 2025? Okay, relax, okay? The masks are coming off. So anything you're worrying about, let it go because the masks are coming off. This card's as well. You've got to give it time. So give it time because the masks are going to come off in 2025. Now, obviously, everything you've been through in 2024 is also preparing you for where you are right now. So I do feel 2024 matters. Otherwise, you wouldn't have put it in there. So even though it was a typo or it just come out, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So it's like the angels are saying to you, you must give this time, relax about things. The masks are off. So your person is going to take their mask off. And this is also about you being your authentic self. Yeah, clear your space because something is coming. So you may well be guided right now to clear your clutter or clear your environment, clear your home to make room for what's coming because something is coming and that's what you're being shown. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. What Gerard wants to tell me at this moment and his current feelings and actions. So what do you need to know at this very moment? So, Ten of Swords, there's going to be a cycle ending to bring happiness in. Okay, he's reflecting on his life right now. So he's reflecting on his life to end a cycle, to move toward you. So the angels want you to be filled with hope right now. And you may be seeing yellow flowers. You may see sunflowers or other yellow flowers as a sign of hope. I went out yesterday and a lorry went past. It said hope on the side. And hope is my guardian angel as well. So I feel you're going to receive signs to remain hopeful right now because he wants to end a cycle for a new beginning. So there's going to be an ending for a new beginning. So what he wants to tell you at this moment is that he is planning on ending something to start again with you. And he knows who you are. You're the Empress. He's saying, your divine grace enchants me. So you may have been doing a lot of healing work on yourself. Healing your own stress or your own fears or your own anxieties. But he knows who you are. So he's saying, I know who you are. I am going to take action towards you to end a cycle, to have a new beginning with you. So think about what that ending needs to be. Yeah, and stop reaching out. So if you are reaching out, you need to stop doing that and allow him to come to you. Or maybe this is already what you've stopped doing. So if you stop reaching out, he's going to take action towards you for a new beginning. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Maxine, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from my twin and any plan for this Easter holidays? So is there any plan for the Easter holidays? Is there any plan? We've got Two of Cups, cherishing the bonds that he has with you. So obviously there's that love there. The Two of Cups is the love. So he is cherishing the bond that you share. And he wants you to know that. And I feel that even if he isn't around you in the physical and the Easter holidays, he is connected with you in the 5D. So it's like he's feeling your presence around him. So you're feeling with you, even if he's not physically there. Okay, and what he wants to say to you is, yeah, he's finding his place in the world. He's saying drowning his sorrow. So I'm not necessarily saying he's drinking. He may well be drinking over the Easter holidays. But he's showing you that he's fed up with things and he's finding his place. So this is the energy between now and April. He's like he's being guided towards you. And he's going to feel you all around him. And you're going to feel him all around you. So the angels are saying to you, you're doing well, keep going. So whatever it is you're doing right now, keep doing it because it's working for the connection. It's bringing you together. It's moving things into place. And there's grief there as well. So he is missing you when he's not with you. So the grief is about the feeling of the loss. So I don't feel he's going to be around you physically during the Easter holidays, but he wants to. You know, anything can happen, so the universe can always create a way. But I feel this is more about him feeling your energy around him, wanting you there. So don't stop, don't give up. In the near future, things are going to change. So I feel it will be beyond the Easter holidays, unless, you know, something happens unexpectedly, which can always happen. You know, spontaneous energy can just decide one day to, you know, move towards you in some way. But I feel something is coming after that. May, especially. Yeah, things are turning around. You've got the harmonic scale. So things are going to balance. There's going to be harmony coming in. Music of life. He's going to be communicating with you as well through music. So over this Easter period, there's going to be music coming to you, signs, synchronicities. You're going to be feeling his energy. He's definitely going to be missing you. So he could be having a drink or two or just feeling miserable. And you may sense that as well. And I feel moving into May, there's a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? I really feel this energy of the new moon is going to be the significant shifter, you know, where it changes things. So it's like a lot of deep contemplation has been happening. It's like between January and May, there's been lots of introspection going on and healing, because the wood snake is bringing in these karmic endings and they're coming to terms with all of that, you know. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, energies of Shishim for Easter weekend and next week. How is he feeling about me? A message for me as well. So what's the message for you? Okay, what's the message for you? Take guided action. Now this, I'm not talking about to Shishim. You may want to wish him happy Easter if that's what you're guided to do. But I feel this is more about other things in your life right now. And I feel that he is also being guided to take action in his own life. Because remember, you're mirrors. You're mirroring each other in that way. So what he's saying is, you were worth the fight. So he's he's being guided to take action to fight for you. I don't feel it's yet, though. You know, I mean, this could also be something that you're sensing over the next 7 days, because you are asking for the next 7 days, really. But I feel this is as you move towards July. You know, between now and July. Yeah, check your phone. So he could, well, communicate with you. Check your phone can also be signs you see on your phone. So you may see signs through social media or other things. But he's saying check your phone because I'm taking guided action. So I feel this is you being guided to take action towards something in your life. And that could be career related or a project you're doing or a goal or something you're focusing on. I feel that's something other than him. But this is also him saying, I'm going to take guided action, so check your phone. Or you may be guided to take action. I feel there's going to be a communication coming in. Is it going to happen over this Easter weekend or into next week? What have we got? Let go. If you let go, it will come. Okay, so I definitely feel letting go is the key here. He's reading my post on Facebook without me knowing. But obviously, you're going to reconnect. It just disconnected and reconnected. So if you let go, it's very likely communication could come in. If it doesn't come in over the next 7 days, it's going to come in between now and July. Okay, but anything can happen. So let go and the journey will shift forward. And that may well be what you're working on right now, you know, surrendering, giving it to God. Let me pull you one more card as well. Yeah, justice, making wise decisions. Justice is also about karmic endings, remember. So then you got the new moon there. So again, this could be connected with the new moon. You've got the sword of truth, wanting to open up, say something truthful to you. So the new moon is significant for truth coming in there, or a shift or a change. So I feel you just got to be at peace with the when. Yeah, you got the hangman in reverse. So I definitely feel any delays are coming to an end here. There's been enlightenment. So I feel he definitely does want to move forward. He is guided to take action towards you. It's whether he does or when he does. You know what the ego's like. So you have to just let go and allow. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Michael, St. Michael's guidance with current situation. Look at this as well. I've got to show you this. This is super powerful. Okay, there's a channel I watch. It's called Angelic Meditation. Okay, I'll tell you what the channel's name is because you may want to check it out. Angelical it isn't meditation. It's medition, but I think it means meditation. And just look at this picture, okay? It's absolutely stunning. I know you love Archangel Michael, so I just want to show this to you. Look at that. Wow, I got that off that channel yesterday, and I've got it on my phone. Isn't that beautiful, okay? Okay, it looks like Superman, don't you think? And I was like, whoa. You know what you've got to remember is that when Archangel Michael's with you, there's no need to fear. You have to remember that's how Archangel Michael is. I'm not saying he looks directly exactly like that, but that's his power. So when you ask him for help, there's no need to be afraid of anything. You say, I'm scared of the situation. When you call on Archangel Michael, there's no need to fear anything because he's right there with you. Look at his power in that picture. And I feel if you go onto that channel, you can do some of their meditations because it's really beautiful. You know, I was listening to one last night, the Archangel Michael one, and it was really, it's just really grounding and really beautiful. So what he's saying to you is, yeah, exactly. Okay, he's saying, ask me to help you with this situation, and that's what you're doing. Okay, so you can affirm, pray, or say, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with this situation. Please help me to be filled with faith and peace at all times. So I feel what you need to know is you've already asked for help with this situation. It's already been resolved. There's no need to be afraid because when you ask, it is given. So he's already working on this for you, even if you can't yet see the results. And if you're talking about a person, this person is trustworthy. Now, this person may be yourself, or it may be that you're learning to trust in Archangel Michael, or there may be someone around this situation you're dealing with that you can trust, okay? But the message says, they give me fear around this. There's fear around a person. And Michael's saying, I'm going to help you to have faith to open your heart in this situation so you can recognize what you're learning and what why you're going through it, because ultimately you're learning to give this to God, to not take things personally, to rise above fear, to see things in a higher way, to give anything that you can't control to God, okay? And it's the same with forgiveness. You know, forgiveness is sometimes you don't understand why people do the things they do, but it's about recognizing that God sees all and knows all. So if you don't agree with something that someone is doing, or you're feeling in pain about something, say, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. So if you're grateful for your connection with Archangel Michael, he's going to protect you, ensuring there are only trustworthy people come into your life. So I feel this about you going through shifts to attract the right people into your life. But ultimately, the message I need to give to you is there's no need to be afraid because you've already called on Archangel Michael and he is already assisting you with this situation, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? Alma, thank you for the donation. Will Ben pay me the balance he owes me end of April or May? Should I ask him today? It's a year overdue. I've been patient. Spirit message, please. Well, first of all, you've learned a lesson from this. And a big lesson we learn is do not lend money to people who you have a relationship with, whether it's friends or family members or, you know, your twin, because there's resentment there. And, you know, when you lend them the money at the time, it may be okay, but then later down the line, it causes a problem, okay? So you've got to remember, sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. This is what I feel you're being guided to know first of all. You know, and there is a card in this deck. Just need to find it, okay? Because obviously I'm going to connect with the energy. I just want to see if I can find it. I probably won't even find it, but it's about being cruel to be kind. You know, saying no to people in that way. And I've had to do that in my own journey. You know, I want to help people, but you have to also be cruel to be kind sometimes. I can't find the card, but I'm going to shuffle this anyway, which means you've been patient, but now it's starting to get to you. Okay, you bought goods from me, only paid off. So again, but you allowed that to happen. You see what I mean? You know, you remember everything you do at the time you think is the right thing. So you can't hold someone else accountable when you've allowed something to happen. You have to take responsibility, okay, because you allowed that to happen as well. So sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind and say, no, I can't give you that unless you pay me the full amount, okay? So you've got prayer. If it gets overwhelming, ask for help. So the angels are saying to you, Alma, okay, when anything starts getting overwhelming to you or you start worrying about something or stressing, always pray because the angels will assist you. Okay, so you'll either receive it back, and I'm going to check now, but you'll either receive it back or it will come back to you in a different way. Okay, so is he going to pay you the balance by the end of April or May? Reconsider. Okay, so again, I feel that it may not happen the way you want it to happen. Okay, it may not happen that way. So it may be you have to reconsider perhaps the date. Okay, there's going to be a decision made though. So you have to make a decision. This could be by September. So I feel it's more likely between now and the end of September you're going to receive it. But you have to make a decision to be very firm. So I feel what this is really saying is you've learned a lesson. Perhaps you wouldn't do this again with anyone else or with this person again. You know, you've learned your lesson. And we all learn the hard way with these financial things. It's how we get stronger. But I feel that you could reconsider and perhaps say, okay, between now and September. It depends how you decide to do this. Because you said I've already been patient. You know, it's been a long time. It's a year overdue. Or maybe, you know, you set down a boundary and say, right, I'm going to give you till September, or I'm going to take legal action, or whatever you decide to do. But if you pray about it, it will come. Okay, and the Ace of Swords is a decision that you're making here. But I feel that it's like you've got to let go of the when, the reconsider the date. Because I don't feel you're going to get it April or May. Obviously, you can ask him today and you can make that decision to stand your ground and speak your truth. And that may shift things forward. So if you do that, it could bring in a payment in April or May. But I feel it's more likely they give me September is when you get it back in some way. But this is about you speaking your truth as well and standing your ground. And if you call an Archangel Michael, he will give you the strength. If you call an Archangel Gabriel, Gabriel will help you to communicate this in a clear way. I hope that helps, okay? I will ask after Easter. Yeah, get Easter out the way. And then the angels will help you speak your truth. But I feel you just need to kind of reconsider, or even, I'm not necessarily saying you say to this person, right, you have until September. You know, maybe reconsider that in your mind, if that makes sense. So you speak your truth, but in your mind, you kind of think, well, I'll be okay. It feels like it will be reinstated or you'll get it back in some way, even if it doesn't come the way you think by September. I hope that helps, okay? Denuzia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, do you have a future with Ruben or is this just a fling? Okay, do you have a future with Ruben? Do you have a future with Ruben, okay? You're in conflict right now because you want it to be more than it is, okay? So you're being reminded that you can't rush love. He does want to offer something to you. So I do feel that there is a future there, but you can't rush it. The angels want you to focus on being yourself right now. Enjoying your own company, filling up your own cup, giving back to you. Okay? Because it's a time for you. It's like it isn't the right time yet for it to become what you want it to be. Yeah, he is giving something to you, even if it may not be exactly what you want right now. The universe is offering this to you. I just feel there is conflict around. I feel like over the next 5 months, there could be some conflict that's causing an issue. And then it could turn into something more after September time. The angels are giving me a lot of dates coming through today in these readings. So I feel that it's like you're being guided right now to enjoy your own company, to fill up your own cup. That doesn't mean you don't have a relationship with him until then. It just means you remember that you don't need him to fill you up in any way. It's like nothing is lacking. I don't feel it's a fling. It's just unlikely to happen the way you expect it to, or perhaps in the timeline you think it will. Because, you know, you could look at this and say, right, you could pull this card out and say, okay, it's unlikely to have a future. I'm not sensing that. I'm sensing that it's unlikely to be in the timeline you perhaps want it to be in or think it will be in. I feel like this about you, not necessarily being single, if obviously you're connecting with him, but it's about you enjoying your own company and being happy with where you are and enjoying your independence, at least until September. And then I feel it has the opportunity to progress into more. But I feel there's conflict, and you may not even be aware about this because you've always been protected, remember. So let's pull another card, okay? Is there a future with you and Ruben? What do you need to know? Is there a future? Again, there's too much drama right now. Saying energy, drama, Knight of Swords. There's drama around this. You're being protected. So as much as you want this to be a relationship right now, it's not the right time. So I'm not feeling it's never going to happen. I just feel it's not the right time. And there's a really valid reason why. So the angels are protecting you, especially between now and September. And then I feel then, after the drama, you know, or even if it's causing you drama, if you're feeling like you've got no peace, make sure you're giving back to you and, you know, matching him at his level. So, for example, whatever he's giving to you, give back the same amount. Don't overgive. Focus more on self-love at this time. And then I feel after September, it's going to be able to become what you want it to be. So let's get a card for after September, because they're bringing in all this drama. What do we need to know after September? Yeah, understanding. King of Cups giving you his heart. So I feel after September, he's going to be able to give you his heart because he's understood from whatever drama he's been through how to have a relationship with you. So there's a fresh understanding coming in after September. I hope that helps, okay? I know it's weird, but this is what they're showing you, okay? So we've got Victor, thank you for the donation, honey, and the piece of cake on there. So we got Victor says, let's find your message. Victor, where's your question? It's probably right in front of me. Where's Victor's question? And Victor, thank you so much for gifting some memberships there to Gwen, to Monica, to Yansa, to the Court Jester, and to Patty. Thank you so much for that. But again, I can't find your question. It's probably far up. Have you got your question, Victor? I found you, don't worry. I've found you. So Victor says, morning Liz, meow, meow to you. May I have any message for my beautiful twin, a Keanu card, please? So what does your twin want you to know? Okay, so eagle already on my way. So you're seeing eagles, okay? So if you start seeing eagles, or you probably already are, he's saying I'm already on my way. So he's already coming to you. He's already doing what he needs to do, or taking the required steps he needs to take to move forward. Yeah, he's evaluating his next move. Look at that there. So you got 7 of Pentacles. So planning, thinking, working it out, you know, manifesting this. He's manifesting something. You're manifesting something. So, and you've got the dog there as well for loyalty. I'm also seeing that dog like a wolf for telepathic communication. So he's evaluating his next move. He's working out what the next steps are. He's already on his way. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Yeah, reflection. Same energy, reflection, working it out, planning. So he's in planning mode right now. What else do you need to know? Okay, yeah, 2 of Cups. There's the relationship. So cherish the bonds he formed. So he says, I cherish the bonds I form. And really what this is about, the bond that you form. So he's cherishing the love. You're connecting very powerfully in the 5D because you're feeling each other. You know, when I connect with this 2 of Cups in this particular deck, I'll see it as you're not there yet physically because the cups aren't on the same level. But he's absolutely there with you in every other way. So even though you may feel like you're on your own physically, you know you're not because he's right there with you energetically. So you're feeling each other's energy and he's feeling that around you. You know, he's feeling that you around him as much as you're feeling him around you. So it's very much reciprocated. And yeah, I mean, you've got this harmonic scale. So balance, harmony, music of life. So you're definitely communicating through music right now. There's a lot of balance and harmony coming in, especially between now and the Libra season. So meshes in music. So what's he communicating to you through music? So I feel music is huge for your journey right now. What's the message coming through music here? Have patience. And they want to take you on a romantic trip. Wow, so this may be what he's dreaming about, fantasizing about, wanting to do when he comes to you, going somewhere where you can spend time together, away from everything. And you have to have patience because the angel's saying it's worth waiting for. So let's bring you a Keanu card in. And Angela is sending you lots of love as well. And I did, as you know, posted out the little gift that Laura got you, which is really beautiful. So I know you're going to love that. So what's the message coming through? What's the message coming through? What do you need to know? So Keanu card, you've got, wow, I mean, the first thing I'm connecting with here is focus. I'm seeing that like an archer. I mean, that's probably a gun or something there, you know, Keanu. It says fight on there. But I'm seeing this like pulling back the bow and the arrow focus. So I'm seeing this like archer energy as well. Having that focus and that vision on what you want. It says as long as you don't give up, anything is possible. And you know that as long as you don't give up. Well, you're not going to give up. Anything is possible. This is from Constantine. I have seen that, but not for a long time. So, and that was released in 2005. That may mean something to you. They give me fear. So anytime any fear comes up, remember, Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. So big message there about vision. And he's obviously focused on what he wants to do because he's reevaluating everything or evaluating his next move. And he's saying, I'm already on my way. Powerful. So you're going to see eagles. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what does Anup want to tell me? We're in no contact. So what does Anup want you to know today? What does Anup want you to know? So Anup is saying, do I have what it takes? He's finding the strength. He's got a lot on his mind. He's struggling right now. And he's finding the strength to be able to make changes in his life or to come to you or to break the silence or to make any changes he needs to make. I feel he's very tired right now as well. So he's feeling tired. He could be feeling emotional because he's tired. So that's why you're being guided to give him this time. Cards coming out. You've got the 5D passion. That's creating a whirlwind of emotions within the both of you. And he is feeling that as well. That's why healing is needed. And he may relocate to be with you as well. He may be thinking about that. So he may uproot his life to be with you. So he could move to be with you. So he could move from where he is to be with you. Or that could involve a complete relocation. And that could be on his mind as well, okay? Yeah, release fear now. That's what he's doing and this is what you need to do. There's nothing wrong. He's just planning on what to do. Okay, working through this whirlwind of emotions he's going through. And he's saying not just yet, but soon. Because I do feel he's going to contact you and he is going to reach out. And he is going to tell you how he feels and what he's going through, but just not yet. Okay, it's not yet, but soon. So it is going to happen soon. You're going to sense it. You're going to feel it. What else does he want you to know? Because he is planning on reuniting with you. Yeah, he's saying you've still got it. So he's reminding you that you've still got everything that he needs and wants. And he's saying you make my heart beat fast. So you may also be having some heart palpitations. Your heart may start beating faster because you're feeling all this emotion and energy between you. I hope that helps, okay? Gwen, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know today? What does your DM want you to know? I'm ready to listen. This has been coming up a few times. This is a huge message about incoming communication, just working through fears. And it may have been fear that's held him back before from listening to what you've said, or if you feel like he hasn't listened to you in some way. So he's saying, I've changed a lot for the better. And I feel what he wants you to know is he's changed now because he is ready to listen. You know, whereas before he may not have listened in some way, or, you know, he may have pushed away what you've said or not being ready to take in what you've said. He's ready now. So he's saying, I want you to know I have changed a lot for the better. I am still releasing fear, but I am ready to listen. So what's the energy of the connection? Okay, we've got, yeah, he's processing his feelings right now. There's going to be a breakthrough. So you may be seeing penguins and there's going to be a conversation. So there's a breakthrough coming in to bring in this conversation where he's going to listen to what you have to say. Or you're going to feel like he's more attuned to you, or you're going to compromise more, or you're just going to feel like he's more in his zone, you know, like he's not distracted when he's giving you that attention. But he's processing his feelings right now. So this is coming. So we've got a timeline for this coming in. Any timeline, please, angels, about this, what we need to know about it. Yeah, divine timing is at play. So I can't give you a timeline because it's in divine timing. But I feel you are going to see 10:10 on the clock. And that's a sign that it's coming in. But he fully intends to communicate. Let's pull you one more card. Yeah, pray about this. So give your burdens to heaven if you're struggling with anything right now. Because their troubles, this is why he's processing. Because his troubles are weighing on his mind. And you may feel that too. Okay, so pray for peace. And you can pray for him to find peace too. But I definitely do feel there's going to be an interaction, a conversation coming, a breakthrough. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hylas may have a message from IDM and some twin flame guidance. So what's the twin flame guidance coming through? Straight out. Loyalty. So what you need to know is he is loyal to you and he's going to prove this to you. And you will be together as a couple in a committed relationship. So you are moving towards union. You may see couples. You may see pairs of animals. You may see two dogs together. So you're being shown loyalty in some way here. So the angels want you to know your person is loyal to you. And what does Will want to say to you? Ascension. So he's also going through ascension right now, preparing for the next stage of his journey. So you may be feeling things physically. So what's he going through in his physical body? Is he going through anything physically? Sneezing, okay? So he could have a cold, but I feel it's more just like sneezing just for no reason, because that's how we release fear around making a mistake or doing something wrong. So he may be a little bit afraid of making a mistake. He may be a little bit afraid of, doing something wrong in the way he communicates or the way he comes forward, and that's what he's working through. He also wants to apologise to you if he's made you feel like he doesn't appreciate you or he doesn't recognise you. He does. He knows he's made a silly mistake there. And the angels are reminding you there are no mistakes, all is well. So if you affirm everything is working out beautifully at this moment, it is. I feel he's going through some kind of ascension to be able to move forward and prove his loyalty to you. But the angel is showing you he is loyal to you and he is going to prove that to you. Let's pull you one more card. Yeah, how can you still do this to me after all this time? Because he's saying, I want to see you. And when you see each other, he's going to feel all these feelings. It's like he's going to think, how can you make me feel this way after all this time? It's like his heart beats fast. He feels all these feelings, this desire, these emotions. That's how you feel, when you come together. It's like, how can you still make me feel this way? But I feel he's also, don't worry about him doing things to you after a long period of time. If you don't worry about him making mistakes or because he's learned from those mistakes. It's like he won't do what he did before. He won't hurt you like he did before. That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? IFPD, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Happy Thursday, Liz. Hoping yours and Nia are all well. Just checking in for a message I might need to hear. So thank you for being here. So what's the message you may need to hear? It's not the right time for whatever it is that you're thinking about, okay, which means it's in divine timing. There will be an improvement in health. So it's not the right time for something to perhaps happen or move forward, but there will be an improvement in the health of the situation. So this can also be a sign about improving health if you've been going through anything physically or going through anything emotionally. But I feel this is about the situation you may be inquiring about or asking about or that's on your mind right now. The health of that situation is going to improve. It will get better. It's just not the right time at this moment. And it may not be the right time because there needs to be an improvement in health. Yeah, this card keeps coming out today over and over, the harmonic scale. So there's going to be a balance and a harmony coming in to whatever it is you're thinking about. And you may well be receiving messages through music right now. Because, music is a part of life and it's how we receive answers. So what are you receiving in music right now? What's the message coming through to you through songs? Anything you're hearing? What is it trying to tell you? They want you to know they care for you. So someone wants you to know they care about you. This could be your special person. It could be someone else you're connected with what's on your mind. But they want you to know they care about you and they are communicating that to you through music. And the situation with them will improve. It's just not the right time. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. I don't know what to ask right now. Well, let's do you something you need to hear. That's better sometimes than what asking a question. What's the guidance for you from your angels? So message is, within the next few weeks, if you let go, okay, you're going to receive success and there's going to be big happy changes. So what you need to know is, if you let go of fear or struggle or whatever you're worrying about, within the next few weeks, you're going to notice something happening. There's going to be some reward in some way. So there'll be success and a big happy change. That's what you need to know. So if you've been seeing 555, there's big things coming in for you. So you don't need to worry. Yeah, look at this. Knight of Wands changes. You've got the stag there. They are doing what they need to do to be with you. Now you must trust them to find their way. So if you are thinking about your person, they are doing what they need to do to be with you. Okay, and you must trust them now to find their way, and that will bring in big happy changes. So if you surrender and let go, especially over the next couple of weeks, things are going to move forward because the Knight of Wands is about adjustments. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from her, please? What is she thinking or feeling about us? I'm struggling with my emotions. So first of all, you've got yes, 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 okay, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which means you are going to end up together. So let this be like a healing elixir that relaxes you, because it's the timings and everything that causes all the problems. So whatever your question is today, if you're asking with love, not fear, the answer is yes. So maybe you're asking, is she going to leave the karmic partner? Are we going to be in union? Is it going to happen? Whatever it is, the answer is yes. But you have to have faith, remembering the timings, because she will walk away. Look at that, goodbye to the past. She will walk away from that person. And I love that we've got a lady in this card as well, which is an even more significant message for you. She is going to walk away from that. Remember, it's the year of the wood snake. You've got to have faith in this, okay? So we've got, I checked up on you often because you've still got it. So this is a big message about how she watches you. She checks up on you often, and she's saying, you've still got it. You still turn me on. You're still everything I want. And it's been so long, I just want to rip off your clothes. Now, you both feel that way in your own way. It's been so long. Okay, I want to rip off your clothes. So there's that desire there. She can't fight that desire. Okay, you feel it. It's always there. Look at this. I will be there. You just got to let go of how and when and all of that. So what do the angels want you to know to calm your energy down? Your body is a very important and beautiful vessel. Look after it well. So if this is stressing you out and causing you physical issues, you've got to find that peace. And find that peace through surrender, through self-love, through giving it to heaven, through remembering how amazing you are and how magnificent you are. And your body, remember, you keep getting signs about looking after your body and doing things that are good for your well-being. And that's what you're being shown again here today. But ultimately, the message coming through from her is she is going to leave behind what she needs to. It's just all a question of divine timing. Let's bring a time card in and see if there's a time in here. Look at this summer. Something's already happening now in the summer. And we've got faster than you think. So it's coming in faster than you think in the summer, but you have to let go of all your fears. I hope that helps, okay? Lynn, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, will there be any action from SD to me, Lynn, now until the end of the month? A message from SD to Lynn. So what's going on with ST between now and the end of the month? What's going on? He's saying, I'm not going anywhere. It's like he's saying to you, look, I'm not going anywhere. I may not be there, but I'm not going anywhere. So it's like he's saying, can we just relax about how it's going to happen or me taking action because I'm not going anywhere? And it's unlikely to happen the way you think. And it's unlikely to happen between now and the end of the month. But he isn't going anywhere. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So again, this is about letting go of the when and being okay with the process. So let's see what he's going through. So first thing is he's saying, you feel like home to me. So he knows where he belongs. It's just he's going through tower moments. Everything's crumbling down around him. He's going through chaos. He's trying to understand things right now. And he's dreaming about you. So I feel that, again, we've got the 7 there. So this can be over the next 7 days. He's going to be dreaming about you. You know, and there's fantasies in this dream. This is, this is a rude kind of card. So, there's a lot of fantasizing going on. I'm also feeling between now and July is significant. So what's the energy coming in? What's the energy around you? We've got whirlwinds of emotions, which you're picking up on. A karmic ending must happen first. And look at this, a karmic ending is taking place. So something karmic needs to end for this to move forward. And I know that creates a whirlwind of emotions, but it is happening. And I feel between now and July significant. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation. Been feeling very heavy this week. I look back at the long text as she said, the missing piece is intellectual depth. What does that mean and how does she feel about me? Well, really what she's trying to say is we're on different wavelengths. And that's nothing really to do with you. It's more to do with her. What she's saying to you is you are what I dream about. So she's spending a lot of time dreaming about you right now. Okay, and having conversations with you in dreams and connecting with you in dreams. But what she's really saying is, I don't feel good enough for you. I don't feel like we're on the same wavelength. I don't feel like I could satisfy you in your mind, like your mind. So all the physical attraction is there. She's just worried about having a relationship. So we've got flirting. It's like she's saying the flirting is all there. It's the getting deep that she's concerned about. That doesn't mean there's nothing... it's like she knows how deep the connection is. She wants to get deep. I just feel that she's concerned that she may not be on your wavelength. Like she said, intellectual depth. So you probably take that as she's saying that you aren't intellectual enough for it. And that's not what I'm feeling at all. I feel that's how she's feeling towards you. that she doesn't feel like she's got enough intellectual depth to keep you interested or satisfied. And that creates a whirlwind of emotion. So she tells you things when she's in her emotions. So really the message is try not to read into things, take things personally, stress over things, like sitting there perhaps overthinking what intellectual depth means. Because she's in a whirlwind of emotions when she sends you all these messages. She wants to get deep with you. She just doesn't want it to be flirty. So I feel that's what she's struggling with, the fear around not being good enough for you. So, because you're an intellectual person. Don't feel like you haven't got intellectual depth, because you have. There is nothing to fear. You are protected. The more grateful you are, the more magic appears in your life. And you're doing well. Keep going. So don't overthink this. Just let her deal with what she's dealing with. She's going through all these whirlwind of emotions right now. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday. Can you give me special messages from the angels in DM, please? So what's the message from the angels a year from now? So maybe this is something you are thinking about or manifesting. The angel's saying a year from now, you're going to have that in your life. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's going to take a year. It can be anything between now and a year. But a year from now, you're going to be where you want to be with something you're thinking about or manifesting. So cards coming out. Yeah, this is commitment as well and walking away from something. So I definitely feel that your person may need to walk away from a commitment or walk away from something to give to you. And that's currently what may be up in the air or what may be causing a delay. And that's going to come. So I feel that's why you've got a year from now while all these things fall into place. So I definitely feel there's going to be a commitment coming in when something is released. So let's bring in a reunion card for you. Yes, Anne, I can see your question, okay? Let's start again, because being without you just isn't an option anymore. So this is what he's going to say to you. Okay, and this is what he's going to show to you. So I definitely feel there's a big shift coming. August is going to be significant this year for you around the Lion's Gate. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Great to see you. I surrendered. I'm going through a breakthrough. I realise things about karmic friends. Message for me from my DM. So what's the message coming through from your DM? On mission. Not yet, but soon. So you're going to be on mission, not yet, but soon. So again, you have a mission together, and that's coming. Not yet, but soon. So it will happen. And you can feel this because you're surrendering, you're going through breakthroughs, you're realising things, giving me fear, and blocks being resolved in communication. So you are enough and you're worthy. And this is what you're realising. You've stepped into a power. You've had a breakthrough in knowing your own worth and value. And that's creating a change. Not yet, but soon. You're going to be a mission and on mission. You're already on mission, but it's like you're coming together for mission. So what else do you need to know? Look how quick they're coming out. Yeah, at 7 of Cups. Choices, things being manifested, things shifting around. So maybe a decision your person is making right now, and he is choosing himself, even if he feels stuck. Even if he has felt stuck, especially if you were feeling stuck around February, you've moved beyond that now. So if things seem stuck physically, it's all happening for a reason. Rise above the situation to see it clearer. And I feel that's exactly what you've done. And now that you've done that, your person is making that choice to choose themselves, which leads to you. So February just gone to July, big changes and choices to move things forward. That's what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. How will my spiritual gifts pay me off? Well, we always get rewarded for our spiritual gifts. Okay, when we're doing things that are in alignment with our true self. You've got to listen to your intuitive feelings. So as long as you listen to your intuitive feelings, you'll receive gifts and things will pay off. But I feel it's more like the gift that you're going to receive is your intuition. It's a gift. Okay, so you may be talking there about money. How will it pay off? But really what the angel is saying is your intuition is a gift. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine, and that's your gift. And when you listen to your intuition, it pays off in your life. Because not only do you receive rewards financially, but you make sure you're always going in the right direction and making the right decisions. Because your intuition will guide you in ways other things can't. So, for example, if you feel a certain way, I feel like I shouldn't do that, and you don't do it, you're being protected. If you feel you shouldn't do it and you do it and something happens to you, then obviously you're not listening to your intuition. So your intuition is a gift that will pay off in your life. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. I was marked through Easter and any messages, happy Easter, and same to you. So, can't believe it's Good Friday tomorrow. Heal your doubts. This is what Mark is saying to you. So heal your doubts. Anything that's been on your mind, anything you've been struggling with or worrying about, he wants you to heal those doubts, especially over this Easter period. Especially if you see anything over Easter that brings in doubt, he's saying heal those doubts. He wants to understand the mystery of you. He's feeling connected with you. So I feel this about you and him. They're also showing me dancing as well, and you complement my life. So I feel you're going to sense him and feel him around you over this Easter period in dreams and his presence in general. You're going to feel very turned on as well. You may see dancing, couples dancing, because that's also, you're going to have that dance in the future. I'm seeing that as perhaps a dance at your wedding, or you're going to dance together. So you are blessed. See all the beauty in your life. That's the message for you, and he sees the beauty in you. So what's the connection between you? Then I'm going to do a message for him for Easter. What's happening right now? We've got grief there, so he's missing you during this lunar cycle. So again, this lunar cycle, the rest has gone in. So again, he wants to communicate. It's gone back in. Now it's coming out again, preparation. So it's all preparation for communication. The lunar cycle may have brought up some grief, which I feel is doubt. You know, because grief can be seen as struggle. It can be seen as feelings of loss, sadness. But I feel it's the lunar cycle. It's between now and the new moon. You know, it's what's come up with the full moon that's brought up this energy of emotion. And that's why he's saying heal your doubts. We've also got remain positive. So he wants you to remain positive. He wants you to heal your doubts. I feel he's remaining positive over this Easter period as well. What else does he want you to know about Easter? Yeah, he's saying, I am the mask and I want to step forward. Remember who you are. He wants to go for it and he's going to get it. So again, there's a huge sign of him moving forward to you. So I do feel you're going to see some kind of sign or synchronicity over Easter that heals your doubts or helps you to feel at peace, especially if you do see something that brings a trigger up as well. Remember to use your third eye and see beyond the illusion. They give me fear there, the mystic sleeve, and they give me the word sleeve. So he's got something up his sleeve. So this is the mystic side, but they give me the word sleeve. So I feel he wants you to know, they give me fear. Whatever's going on, he's got something up his sleeve about how to move forward. And you may gain an insight into that through something you see in your third eye or something the universe allows you to see. You know, the healing hands as well. He wants to reach out to you there. And I feel this also about you being a healer and the things you can do to bring this union in, focusing on the healing aspect of the journey and feeling him around you. And you've got the whispering wind, so that's the guidance you're receiving from the angels. You've got the feather, which is the protection. I feel your mum and your dad are going to send you a feather over Easter as well as a sign they're with you. And you've got the snake there reminding you that this is the year of karmic endings. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Message from angels for showing 123K. Okay, what do the angels want you to know about 123K? We've got look for a sign. Obviously, it's a sign. They're giving you this sign as a sign of power. Now, if you want to know the number of 123, 1 is about new beginnings, 2 is about partnership, and 3 is about faith. So I feel you're being given a sign to have faith in a new beginning in love or in your partnership. So if I read you what it says from Kyle's book here, go to Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray, 123, the message coming through for you is you are moving up. Okay, you're moving up a step, so you're ascending. Is it getting ready for the next chapter of your journey, really? All the challenges you've previously experienced are now being released. The angels of ascension are with you now, so you're ascending. And that's what you're being shown. Remember, 1, 2, 3, it's like stepping stones. So you're preparing for something, that's what you're being shown. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, an update on me and Jennifer. So what's going on with you and Jennifer? Straight out, you've got don't panic, healing is needed. So whatever's going on right now, there's no need for you to worry or panic or be anxious about it because the healing phase that you're in is needed right now. So this is needed. Whatever's going on, it's needed to be able to bring in that reconciliation or move things forward with you. So don't panic. Be your own best friend right now. Give to yourself. Focus on self-love. Okay, work on you. And I feel that's also what she's doing. She's learning how to give back to herself. Yeah, she's saying you are what I dream about. So there's definitely dreams going on. She's got a tower moment happening. You may feel there's tower moments happening. So you may feel like everything's crumbling around you or going wrong or you're going through some chaos. However, it's needed for the next step. So don't panic. You're dreaming about each other. And those dreams are showing you the truth. So let's bring in the dream deck as well. If I can find it, there it is. So what else do you need to know about these dreams? So, you know, you're receiving messages in dreams. She can't get her words out yet. So she has reoccurring dreams about you. And you may have reoccurring dreams about her. She dreamt that you met, she's saying, I met your family and friends and you met mine. So there's dreams about coming together as a couple. She's saying, I am a dreamer. So she also, you know, she allows herself to dream and visualize and fantasize. She said, in dreams, I'm learning the truth about who I really am. And you are on my mind day and night. So she is thinking about you constantly. It's just the tower is falling to bring in a healing. And sometimes, you know, we don't know why the tower falls, but it happens to create a rebuilding. We're praying for change. We're praying for a miracle. And then a big chaotic thing happens. And then we think something's wrong. Nothing is wrong. Everything is moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? AJ, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from A? So what's the message coming through from A today? The message is, I lose myself when I'm with you. And A may feel vulnerable because of that reason, okay? We've also got the 9 of Wands, afraid to let you in. So I feel that A gets very vulnerable around you, very afraid of the feelings, and the feelings overwhelm them. You've got the 10 of Wands as well. And that's another reason why A may pull away or shut down. But they want to set the record straight with you. I want to set the record straight and tell you that my soul is on fire for you. So anytime A pulls away from you or is distant, it's not because the love isn't there. It's because the love is there so strong and it gets very overwhelming that they feel like they're losing themselves. But your person's saying, I do want to set the record straight with you. And this is what they're planning right now in their mind. So in their head right now, they're working out how to move towards you and take a leap of faith and tell you, my soul is on fire for you. So you're also going to feel all the heat between you. There's a lot of Kundalini rising, a lot of passion and desire that you will be picking up on, even if it's just in the 5D. You're going to feel it in your body and you're going to receive a message. So your person fully intends to send you a message, fully intends to set the record straight and tell you exactly what's on their mind. It's just they get very overwhelmed with their feelings and that makes them feel vulnerable and that can hold them back. So all the signs and synchronicities are showing you the truth. So a message will come in. See if we can get some kind of timing around it all. Yeah, the angels say if you focus on service, if you focus on being your best version, being positive, raising your vibration, it will come in very quick. I hope that helps, but I feel it's going to be a spontaneous communication. Unexpected, it could happen at any time. Victor, thank you for the donation. Collective messages, please. Thank you so much. Let's do a card then. Let's do the luminous cards. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. One clear card. Just one card, please, for each pile. 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. There's number 1. 1, 2, or 3. There's number 2. And there's number 3. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. So you've got 1, 2, or 3. Okay, pick your number, 1, 2, or 3. Pick your card. Okay, card 1, we've got the Mystic's Table. Tools, preparation, realness. So really what this means is you're being prepared for everything that's coming. Okay, so this is a time for you to be you, to be real, to be authentic. As long as you're being yourself, everything is being prepared. Your person is well aware of what you bring to the table in this relationship. And it's also knowing your own worth, your own value, what you bring to the table, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's at work. You have amazing tools inside of you. You are gifted. And you are psychic and you are strong and you know who you are. So believe in yourself. You're being prepared for what's coming. Get ready for what's coming. This is readiness. Be real with yourself. Things are happening. Things are going to be shown to you. So I feel it's only a matter of time until things come to you. Let me pull you a timing or some other cards you need to know with this because I feel you need to clarify it. Listen to your intuition. That's part of your gift, okay? They are going to take action. You just need to wait. So if you're wondering if they're going to take action, they will. You just need to wait, and you're being prepared for their action, okay? If you chose number 2, you've got the crossroads. It's very likely your person is making a decision right now and making a choice. And that choice is not about between you and someone else or you and something else. It's about them needing to choose themselves. And when they choose themselves, they will move to you because you are their one. Okay, so this is a huge message that they are at the crossroads in their life right now. So if they're in a karmic situation or if they're silent or whatever they're doing, it's because they're making a decision to choose themselves, which leads to you. So never feel like you're being considered as an option, because you're never an option. It's never about them needing to choose you directly. It's about them needing to choose themselves. And the reason they aren't choosing you at any time is because they haven't yet chosen themselves. You know, if you're thinking, oh, they never put my needs first, or they never think about me, it's because they're not putting their own needs first. They're not thinking about themselves. And as soon as they do, the angels will guide you together. Number 3, if you chose number 3, you've got the labyrinth. It may feel like a maze, a journey. It may feel like, are we ever going to get to the other side? Are we ever going to be together? But it's the journey that's the power. So the message is enjoy the journey. It's meant to be a mystery. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be interesting and exciting. Just like when you go into a maze and you don't know where you're going, you have to find your way out. And I feel this is really about you allowing your person to find their own way, to understand that they need to discover who they are in their own way, in their own time. So you can't give them the way out. They have to find it themselves. So have faith in the journey. You'll find your way to where you're meant to be in time. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, let me move the chat down. We've got, Amon, I can't even say this. We've got Amy only. I was going to say anomaly. Amy only, thank you for the donation. How do you have any messages? Do you have any messages for me? So what's the message for Amy? What's the message for Amy only? What's the message for Amy? The message coming through is within the next few months, something is going to happen. Right now, you're gaining more information. So it's like the squirrel. The squirrel gathers all the information. So you may be gathering information right now about something that's going to move forward in the next few months. Your person could be gathering information about something that's going to move forward. So it feels like this is kind of like the preparation stage, or a stage where time out is needed, or time to discover something or understand something about the self, and then it's going to move forward. So the delay creates the way. So whatever is delayed right now is delayed for a reason, so you can both get more answers or gain more understanding or learn more lessons, and then it's going to move forward within the next few months. So let's see what else is going on. Let's bring in the Oceanic Tarot here. What else is going on with this? So we've got activity and travel. This could even be connected with travel, going somewhere. Lots of activity coming in. The Knight of Wands is about adjustments, home adjustments as well, changes. So this could well be about things that are happening within the next 8 weeks, because the 8 of Wands is movement, change. So I definitely feel something is changing over the next 8 weeks to move you where you're meant to be. So if you're connecting with love, then that's showing you things are happening in your love life. If you're connected with work, this could be connected with work. Yeah, meeting up. Your person, someone is looking at pictures of you right now, and they are visualizing meeting up with you, and that's what's happening. So I definitely feel there's going to be a meet up or a move or a change happening within the next 8 weeks. You're getting more information. You say, I think I will be moving. So this could even be like getting information about houses or places you want to move to, but it is happening within 8 weeks, okay, within the next few months, but they give me 8 weeks significantly. But there's big change, and I definitely feel someone's looking at your pictures. If you're not connecting with that, okay, you could be looking at pictures of somewhere you want to move to. But I feel someone is looking at pictures of you. This card's moving as well, and they want to meet up with you. Yeah, contact will resume. So in love, someone's going to contact you within the next few months as well. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. How will my body heal post-ascension? Or visualize yourself in divine and perfect health. Okay, so what do you need to know about this? So first of all, you've got to take a vacation. So you may need to have some time to heal. So you've got to give your body time, okay, to heal from whatever it is you've been going through. You may also need a break. So take a vacation could be having a holiday or having some time to yourself or time to relax a little bit, okay? There's nothing to worry about. So the angel's saying to you, there's nothing to worry about, so you can relax right now. And blood tests. So blood tests, maybe you have some blood tests that the doctor gives you the all clear or whatever, but I feel this is more about you being tested. So the tests that you go through boil your blood and cause issues, and that causes you problems with your blood where you feel stressed out. I don't feel this is like necessarily having blood tests, even though it could mean that you have a blood test just to check everything's okay. But it's about how you're healing. So I feel when you've gone through your ascension, you're going to be able to handle people around you much better and you won't get triggered the same. So I feel you're going to come out of this ascension period with more peace. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. May I get advice about feeling like giving up on Frank? I know it's me, but for 5 years I hoped he divorced. Then he moved from his wife and now he stands. I've never pressured him. So really what you're saying is, I'm not happy with the timeline. I don't trust in God's plan. I don't trust that this is going to happen. So really what you need to do is, really you've got to work on self-care right now. Because you've wanted him to get divorced and leave his wife for 5 years. And now he has. And just because he isn't showing up at your door with flowers right now, doesn't mean it's not going to happen, Anne. So you've got to give yourself a talking to right now. Your inner child is feeling there's something missing. You've got to be kind and loving to you right now. So it isn't about giving up. It's about surrender. It's about stop overthinking everything, worrying about everything, wanting it now, thinking there's something wrong. Okay, because there's nothing wrong. I've said to you, he's been in this big, long marriage and he's in a transition period now. He's going through a healing. He needs that. He can't just rush into a relationship with you. It won't work. If he did, then it wouldn't work. He'd need time for himself. You know, if you got together right now, probably 4 months down the line, he'd say, it isn't right. I need some time for myself. Because he's got to go through the healing process. So he needs this space and time right now to heal himself, to be able to be in the relationship with you on a long-term basis, which is what you want. So really, you've got to give yourself a talking to, because you're trying to rush forward the plan, okay? So he's saying, he said, I need to lead with emotional balance and wisdom, okay? He needs to lead, which means he needs to take action when he's feeling emotionally balanced and when he's feeling wise. And he doesn't feel that way right now. He's in turmoil in his mind about certain things. It's nothing to do with you, and it's nothing to do with his ex. It's about what he's going through inside himself. He's trying to find his place. He's trying to find his center. So it's like he's saying to you, I need to lead, which means take the lead, come to you when he's feeling emotionally balanced, when he's feeling in his power, when he's feeling wise. And he isn't feeling that way right now. But you're thinking there's something wrong because he's not moving towards you. He's saying, I want to talk. It's going to happen when you don't expect it to happen. The mask is off. He's going to come to you without that mask on. Like he's saying, I've thrown the mask away. I'm not hiding who I am anymore. There's nothing wrong. I'm just dealing with myself. I do want to talk to you. He is going to reach out to you. So if you're feeling hopeless, you've got to heal that, okay? So let's bring in some angel guidance for you. Because it's more about you, really, than anything else. So, you know, you are a member of the channel. Watch some of the videos I've been sharing for members. I'm not talking about the ones I've been sharing in mine. You know, some of the inspirational videos I've been sharing lately. Look at this. Blessings are all around you. That's what you're not seeing right now. You're not noticing all the ways you were blessed. And you've got to do that. That's the way out of the darkness, okay? The angel's saying, you love to travel, so go somewhere, do something. Okay, you're on the right path right now. There's nothing wrong. If you watch the daily angel reading, it'll tell you that. So maybe go somewhere and do something. You don't need to wait for him to go somewhere with you. Make the plans. Maybe go on a trip, or maybe go out for the day, or do something that lights you up inside, Anne. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, since my dad passed away, my menstrual cycle has been irregular. Please, can I get guidance? It's stress, okay? It's stress related. There's no need to worry. Okay? It's natural to go through stress when you lose someone in this way, and it can affect your cycle. So Raphael's saying, yeah, take a vacation and give your struggles to heaven. So it's stress related, give any worries to heaven. You just need a time out. And what I'm connecting with take a vacation, just like your period's taking a little vacation or it's not gone anywhere. You just need some time out. So you may need to have a little break. Maybe you just need to go somewhere. You know, you may need to go and have a couple of days by yourself. Believe in you. Okay, believe in yourself. So they're giving me as well, I don't know if you've been having headaches, but they're giving me a little bit of head pressure. They're saying make sure you're drinking well, having enough water, looking after yourself. Can't afford a vacation. Well, you can go out for the day. You know, you haven't got to spend any money. Go for a walk. You could go camping. Yeah, there is things you can do, even if you can't afford to go on a holiday, but you can manifest the money for it. But I feel the message is you just need to have a break from yourself sometimes. Time out from your own head. So the vacation could be from your own head. You know, you overthink things, go for a walk, calm your energy down, relax yourself, have a cold throat infection so head is heavy. Well, that could be you need to give yourself a break. You know, time off, time out, time for yourself. That's what you need to do. So I feel you just need to give your struggles to heaven and then it will sort itself out. I hope that helps, okay? Red Flower, thank you for the donation. Red Flower was also the one who said thank you to Victor earlier, by the way. Victor's still here. He is, for the timestamps. Because obviously Victor timestamps everything. So, because Red Flower said thank you for timestamping. So, good morning, Liz. Any messages Twin Flame wants to say about the silence? So, what does your twin want you to know right now? I have a lot on my mind. So there's decisions he's thinking about and it's affecting his mind. So he may be feeling tired, drained. He may have headaches. You know, he may be drinking alcohol. But I feel it's more he's tired. He's not sleeping very well because he has a decision to make. And in the silence, he will be making this decision. So he's saying, I have a lot on my mind. This can also be a sign of what's changing and shifting between now and September as well. He said, I will be there for you. I want to hear your voice this year. So what I'm feeling first of all is I do feel he wants to make a decision this year and he wants to be there for you this year because he said, I will be there. So he is going to be there with you and he is going to be with you. Okay, and he wants it to be this year. So he knows if it's going to be this year, he's got to make a decision and he wants to hear your voice. So I definitely feel he wants to talk to you by phone. He wants to communicate or he wants to meet up in person. And he is missing your voice right now in this silence. But he knows he has to have this time to work through a decision. We've got, the separation is ending. So the separation between you, the silence between you is going to end because he's missing your voice. And he wants to talk to you. And he wants to open up about certain things. Yeah, they are on their way to you, trust. So he flew out the deck. You're being guided to trust in this right now because he is on his way to you. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Charlie's real feelings for me. Well, there's a delivery coming here. Okay, Royal Mail. I think I just need to go and sign for some. Oh no, he's putting it in the door. Can you hear my doorbell? It's like birds. Oh, he needs a signature. Just give me a second, guys, okay?
Yeah, the special deliveries.
Yeah, no problem.
The packaging in that one's very good.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
That one's re-delivered, I think.
Yeah, I was out the other day when it was supposed to come, so. Oh, it's freezing, isn't it?
I don't think it's as cold as it was yesterday.
Oh, it's freezing yesterday.
There you go, if you just sign that box for me. Thank you.
Lovely. Is that everything?
That's everything. Okay.
Oh, yes, have a good day. Thank you. Oh, it's cold out there. Ooh, it's freezing just having the door open. Okay. So Saranga says, Charlie's real feelings for me. I'm ready to fly. It's my responsibility. So what I'm feeling with this is he's saying, look, it's my responsibility to come to you. It's my responsibility to take control of this situation. and I'm ready to fly. So fly is about movement. It's about taking action. It's about doing something. So he may want to fly as in get on a plane or, move in some way. But I feel this is more about him getting ready to take action to you. So he wants you to know he wants to take, the action. He wants to tell you. He wants to be the one to move forward. So the angels are saying to you, the more grateful you are, the more magic appears in your life. So start being grateful for him in this love, and the power of it will create a magical shift. And there is nothing to fear. You are protected. So everything is working out. So what's his real feelings for you? He's saying to you, I'm ready for the next chapter. It's like he's saying to you, I want to tell you what my real feelings are. I'm ready for the next chapter. So he wants to tell you himself what his feelings are, but what he's letting me share with you today is he wants the next chapter with you. So he's saying, I'm ready for the next chapter. I want to come forward. I want to take the lead. I want to tell you I'm ready. It's like he's preparing for this next beginning with you. It's like a new beginning. So having a fresh start with you, having a life with you, having something real with you is what he wants. And I feel he wants to tell you in person what his true feelings for you are. Because he's going to reveal that when he can actually come forward for this new beginning. So I feel you've got to just trust in the love. You know what his feelings are. You know what they are. You know inside your heart when you're operating in gratitude and love. So have faith in that because he does have a plan to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to answer a couple out of the chat and then I'm going to go off, guys, because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. So Byron says, hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Are there any messages from Alice and how is she doing? So I'll see what the energy is of the connection. Breakthroughs. There's a breakthrough coming in. You may be seeing penguins. You're both learning required lessons right now to bring in this breakthrough. And these lessons you're learning are bringing a breakthrough. So it's a breakthrough, the lessons. So you're breaking through by going through the lessons, but it's also bringing in a change, okay, whatever you've been learning. So what she's saying is, I've gone my own way for a while because I'm trying to do better. Okay, so what she's really saying is, I want to do better. I want to be able to show up the right way. I want to be a better person. And I'm trying to do better. That's why I've gone my own way for a while. And that's why there's been a setback or what you may see as a difference or conflict. Because she's needed to go her way. You've had to go your way to learn the lessons to bring in a breakthrough. So there is a breakthrough coming in here. So what else do you need to know? Flying out, wow. We've got within 6 months. We've got, I will come to you. There will be a text conversation. Just love me. So it's like she's saying, just love me for now. Just love me because I'm going to have a conversation with you. So I feel this is a big message about how she's going to reach out to you through a text. And that could come through a text message, an email. It could come through some other form of text. It's going to be a written conversation that she's going to come in with within 6 months. So any time between now and the next 6 months. And she just wants you to love her. Okay, she's saying, don't worry about anything. Just love me. I am going to come to you. So that could again be that sign that you need to allow her to make the next move. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Karina, for a Costa or Starbucks. Amazing. Thank you so much. So I can't wait. I had one. I've had 2 Costas this week. I had a Costa Monday. What day is it today? Thursday. Costa Tuesday, Costa Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. Tuesday and Wednesday. So hopefully I'll have one tomorrow. I doubt it today because it's cold. I don't think I'm going to go out in that today. But the weather's completely changed. It's flipped. It was like really warm. Last week it was like beautiful. Now it's freezing again because the wind's so cold. Thank you so much for that. And because Karina's donated, I'm going to do a collective message. So pick a number 1, 2 or 3. Pick a number 1, 2 or 3. I'm going to do what's the energy of the connection. So pick a number 1, 2 or 3. Everyone in the chat right now. Pick a number 1, 2 or 3. Okay, that's gone back in. Number 3. Pick a number 1, 2 or 3. I feel that one does need to come out. Okay, so we've got pile 1. We've got, and I say piles because there are piles, pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, 1, 2 or 3. Pick your pile 1, 2 or 3. Okay, so pile 1, we've got flirting. So maybe an opportunity coming in where your person starts flirting with you. Okay, so they may reach out with a flirty message, or you may be brought together in a way where you're able to flirt with each other. This is also about flirting with life. So it's about being ready for anything, being excited. You know, flirting is about excitement. You can flirt with the universe. You can flirt with your friends. You can flirt with your family. I don't mean as in a romantic way. I mean just enjoying light-hearted energy. The more light-hearted energy you're in, the quicker things happen. So I feel the message here is lighten the load, be more at peace with the journey, enjoy your life, and things will shift. And I feel there's going to be an opportunity coming in for you to flirt with each other. So if you pick number 2, you've got reunion, and then the other 2 cards came out as well. You are going to come back together. There is going to be a reunion. So focus on service, focus on doing all the things that lift your vibration, and the angelic intervention will happen. So if you've prayed about this, if you've been talking to your angels are coming to you. They're assisting. They're bringing you back together. So there will be a reunion. The angels are already working on this behind the scenes. You just need to focus on service right now. And if you've chosen number 3, you're in telepathic communication right now because something has been released or healed or purged. Okay, so something is being purged to bring you together. So purging means releasing the old, getting rid of things that don't serve you, letting go of things in your life. And you are communicating through telepathy while this is taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal says, I hope you see my question. What is your question then? What's your question, Crystal? Hope you see. I can't see your question. What is your question then, Crystal? Crystal, what's your question? Because I can see you there. I hope you see my question. If you'd have put your question in there and not, I hope you can see my question, I would have seen it straight away. Can't see your question, but I'm going to pull you a card, okay? So this card is for Crystal, because I can't see your question, but I'm being guided to you. So what's the answer you need to know? So the answer coming through for you is 4 of Wands. You will build a solid foundation, if it is with the person you're thinking about or in your life in general. So affirm, my life is a celebration of my achievements. So what I'm feeling is everything that you've been manifesting or working on or been through is leading you where you're meant to be. Everything you've been through, everything you've achieved, everything you've gone through, every painful thing, every wonderful thing, whatever it is, it's leading you to where you're meant to be. So you are being guided to where you're meant to be, and the angels are with you. And if you've seen 1111 make you wish, but I feel in love, this is a huge sign that you are building a solid foundation in your connection, and you will be together at the right time. But I also feel this is more than that. It's about business, finances, things are working for you to grow you, and you're going to have everything you want coming in. I hope that helps, okay? So 1111 make you wish. And we're going to bring a message in for Yashi from her DM. So what's the message for Yashi? Something is missing without you. Your twin is feeling your presence around them today, but they're also missing you a lot. And you may be missing them. You are mirroring each other in that way. So I feel you're definitely missing each other in April. They give me a block. So there could be some blocks in communication. Okay. And we've got preparation. It's all preparation. You're being prepared for what's coming. Something is about to shift in your connection, and you're being prepared for it now. Okay, what else does your twin want you to know? Yeah, releasing fear. This is why you're not physically together or not physically communicating. There's fear in the way. So that fear is being released, and you're being prepared for what's ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for the donation. Message for me from my Ellie and guidance from the angels and the spirit guide. And then I'm going to go off because I need to go to the bathroom, okay? I haven't been in the toilet for 3 hours. So Ellie's saying, I'm thinking of you right now. Okay, and I feel that your person, I feel like he's been in some negative energy, like he may have been drowning his sorrows or just feeling miserable, but that's turning around. He's coming out of that. So if he's been in hermit mode, he's coming out of that. He's now focusing on the love again, and he's thinking of you right now. So May to June, big changes here. There could well be a communication coming in May and June. What else do you need to know? So card flying out here. You've got, again, preparation. You're being prepared in April for what's coming in May and June. Yeah, he must come to you. So you must let him come to you. Okay, it says they must come to you. So that's part of his lesson. You've got to trust the process. So the angels are saying, trust the process. He must come to you. And he's already focusing on the love again. He's already wanting to come forward That is a shift. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going off. If you didn't receive an answer, don't worry. Click anywhere during the replay. You'll receive an answer. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you for the likes as well. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone who was here today. Like I said, if you haven't received an answer, don't worry. Click anywhere during the live and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. And I will be live again tomorrow. Okay, have a great day. I'm sending you lots of love and I'll see you soon.